And here we go. So when last we left you guys, you had finished your second excursion into the holding house to wipe out the chitin torturer Genemal, and you proceeded to wipe out everybody in between the front door and Genemal's torture chamber with surprising effectiveness. And after the ensuing chase from the guards throughout the rest of the Old Cantargo district, you got away and proceeded to lay low for the next couple of days until it was time to manage the rebellion once again. And that is when Lictor Octavio Sabinus returned to town, and in thanking you for rescuing his armigers, originally the way he preferred that you go about it, he made the astute observation that the wasp nest was getting a little small for the rebellion that you guys were going about having. So he told you about 70 years ago, his order had done a raid on a thieves guild, and due to internal things internally at the Order of the Torrent that would have had internal affairs sicked on them, were this in real life, the details of that raid were never fully recorded or reported, so there was essentially an entire thieves guild stronghold that the government didn't even know about or care about its existence. And he suggested it could be a pretty good place for you guys to expand your rebellion operations, but first you might want to explore it and check for squatters. So after coming through the initial room and fending off 3 adolescent Odiugs, and coming to a trapped door that managed to stab Sugtok with a poisoned needle, you guys came down, and the first thing that you encountered into the lower chambers proper was a handful of cultists of the Whore Queen Mahathallah, who proceeded to attack you, and by the end of that fight, one of them had turned invisible and run away, one of them is lying dead on the floor, and 2 more are lying unconscious and chained up in one of the side rooms. And Sugtok is currently standing on the stage doing the windmill on a magic lute, which then turned into a battle axe. And that's where we pick ourselves up.
You guys, this thing is awesome. You want to look further into this place?
They didn't know that we were here before. They certainly know we're here now.
I'm getting pretty angry anyways. Let's see who else is sleeping in our house.
It's up to all you guys.
And I'm gonna
Hey, real quick. I'm just gonna have to stick my. What was the last thing that just happened? I'm very sorry. Who's doing the thing first?
Garrett is still marveling over his new magic lute / axe.
Oh,
okay. I'm in.
I want to say let's see who's sleeping in our house, and I'm gonna try to front flip off the stage and run forward with my new axe in hand.
Make me an acrobatics check if you're gonna front flip.
Come on and load. I'm sorry. It is straight up not loading. What's acrobatics? Dexterity plus whatever it's trying. I think it's. I'm guessing.
There it goes. 24. Yeah, you successfully front flip.
Boing! And I'm running forward, axe in hand.
With you marveling over the axe and everything, by the time you get out there, you notice that the grip starts to shift and whatnot in your hand, and a minute after turning into an axe has become a lute again.
I'm going to stop about here because I'm going to assume I kind of took my time after my dope flip.
Yeah, and as it turns back into a lute, you notice that among all of the designs of the magical sigils and whatnot on the face of the lute, there were 3 magical circles. One of them has slightly faded, like it's been rubbed away by something.
Can I see that out of curiosity, my character?
Yeah, yes, you can.
Yeah, I was going to turn around and be playing it as a lute again.
Okay.
Am I able to tell what that's going for from a distance, or do I have to get up close?
Make me a spellcraft check.
Plus 15. Okay.
Well, it's not identifying a magic item, so.
It's 32. Oh, my bad. 30 if it's not identifying.
Those magic circles seem akin to magic items that have daily charges. Similar to like your staff, but more self-refilling.
So they don't need someone to be here to refill them. They can set this up and leave. Hello?
Speaking of setting up and leave, I was waiting for Garrett to come back so we can hear this. Flickie interprets.
Oh, my bad.
Flickie interprets from that he'll only be able to turn the loot into an axe 3 times a day, for a minute at a time.
Okay, so, well, I guess that's one. But I mean, it's cool, right?
It's very cool.
Very cool. All good things come with a price, though, so, you know, it's a perfectly balanced weapon.
To be fair, in axe form, it is ridiculously well balanced.
It's actually +1 because it's Mastercraft, but that's my performance check for how well I'm dazzling you guys with my loot.
You play the opening bit to "Hail to the King" by Avenged Sevenfold.
You guys ready to fucking rock?
Dope.
All right, so you guys are continuing down the hall. All right.
Yes.
Reminding everybody, because the only person who
Have
got
we had a chance to search this room first?
yeah, the only thing of note that you found besides the actual note was the loot, which was mentioned in the note. The rest of them are like.
Yeah, what's up with these dead dudes down here? I'm sorry to cut. I did not mean to cut you off. I'm sorry.
They were like. They were like small little like chambers for sleeping. I kind of likened them to like monastic cells, which are just have a very, very Spartan existence. They just have like a bed and like a footlocker underneath them, but there's like nothing of note. I'm getting a lot of background noise from Garrett. Okay. Yeah, Dillon, go ahead.
I was making a one-titty joke about the Spartans, but I'm just going to gloss over that.
Those are the 2 unconscious cultists that you stuffed in a room after handcuffing them.
So we were going to, interrogate them or just leave them here? I kind of looked, because we finished the fight. We're like Halo 2ing this. We're finishing it.
They are manacled and locked into that room right now, so we can deal with them later.
As a minor note, closing that door, it kind of seems like the wood in the door has swelled a bit, so you actually kind of have to wedge the door closed in place, so it takes some effort to close, and it would take some effort to open, but it does not, in fact, lock.
Fuck.
You assume this is why all of the doors are left.
Yo, show me that cat.
Well,
yo, look at that cat.
The boss's room is around here somewhere. It should still have this artifact the note is talking about in it. Let's bust some skulls, and I'm going to start walking.
All right, and as I said, because the only person who got outside these doors last time was Icar, or Tenebrae, I guess. Because just down this corner, there was another door, and the hallway continuing off to the right.
Yep.
Garrett, will you mute yourself real quick? The ladies are okay.
He's still muted already.
I just got back. I forget.
I know
consistently.
Okay.
No, your mic is killer. It's like an issue. It's like a blessing and a curse.
Blurst.
All right, I'm sorry.
No, well, we just gotta. If we're going up this hallway, we should pick how we're going through the hallway. I mean, I can move quite a bit, so I could be middle back. I want to look,
but you don't want to use your key to move right now, do you? Or are you just like super agile out at this point?
Wait, so Tib'resh, do you want to be sneaky or do you want to punch people? Because I want to punch people.
Fair enough. I think, why not both? Let's see what's going on down this hallway. But everyone try and be quiet. You know, retaining the element of surprise. We can knock out some guys real quick.
I'll do what I can.
I start like charging magic missile, and I'm like, I don't know, dog.
I'm going to sneak and look. I'm going to do a really quick peek up and down both sides of the hallway.
Okay, roll me a stealth.
Even though,
roll me a stealth check while I reveal.
We're all genuine.
I do have the distinct feeling that there's other people in our party that might be more capable of sneaking. And I'm realizing that we also did a bunch of noise just a moment ago, so let's see. 14 for sneak.
Okay.
I want to believe that with a stealth roll of 10, I'm basically just palm muting and still playing the lute.
Okay. Looking further down around the corner of the hallway, you see the hallway widens, and there is a 10-foot wide pit yawning in the center of the widened area of the hallway, leaving just about a 5-foot walkway surrounding it. You don't see any railings or guards around the edge of the pit, but around the edge of the pit you do see shards of jagged metal and glass.
Shit. That's not cool. I'd hate to be thrown into that.
I throw my human toe into the pit to see if anything happens.
You're not there.
Oh, my bad. I haven't moved yet.
Yeah.
Guys, we got a spooky pit here.
I'd like to edge this door open real quick.
Okay, hold on.
What the fuck? Why isn't this thing moving? There we go. I still throw the human toe into the pit to see if anything happens.
I'm gonna deal with Roger first, and then I'm gonna get back to you on the toe.
Okay.
Okay. This particular room, the shelving in this room goes from the floor to the ceiling, and it lines almost the entire wall of the storage space, although there are little on the shelves themselves beyond cobwebs and dust-covered fragments of various bits of detritus. There is, however, a large nest of filthy rags, soiled clothing, and moldy pillows lying on a heap to the west. You also notice that apparently one of the walls, this one, actually, that's the wrong pointer, I don't want it to snap. This wall appears to look like the backside of a door. And before you go in, the room is not empty. Because laying on the pile of rags is a thing.
Is that a Gigas?
That would be the mini I'm using. But there is there is something lying on there which appears to be a hairless, leathery biped with a face dominated by grotesque and unsettling whorls and slits instead of actual facial features. Who sees Icar come into the room, lets out some sort of scream, and initiative happens.
Gross.
Yeah, it's not a... I won't exactly call this thing a looker.
Damn, I thought that 20 was mine. Tib'resh is real slow on this one.
Connor made the foolish mistake of leaving before and not taking his food with him, and he was a damn fool for it.
Dumbass.
All right.
Tim, have you seen the video I put on Facebook?
I mean, what? I probably haven't.
If you don't know what I'm talking about, then you haven't.
Has everybody put their initiative in?
It's a video. Yes. I'm sorry.
Okay, which means it goes first. And it grabs what appears to be a long... Sorry, I got a gnat. A long sword from its pile and runs at Icar with it.
Oh, he's going to get cut in half again.
Natural 20.
Jesus fucking Christ.
but a natural 1 on the confirm. So no, I don't think there's any bisecting happening today. There is, however. Where's your attack? There's over 8 points of damage coming at Icar.
Yikes. That's still pretty heavy.
And you also
How am I third? Oh my god.
And now that it's dangling and whatnot in your like right up in your face, Icar, you notice that this particular creature also appears to be wearing around its neck the same kind of unholy symbol that the cultists were wearing. Shattersong, you're up.
I am not able to make a charge because Flickie and Icar are in my way.
Now, theoretically, you could charge through them, but you would have to stop in Icar's square, which prevents you from doing it.
Is there any way for me to jump through to get to the other side?
You're still bored up, correct? Or did you not do that? Okay. Where's the thing?
Well, even then, you would be charging here, and then you'd have to like turn around to attack.
Not for a charge attack, just to be able to get there.
If you do, if you 30 feet this way, if you make an acrobatics check to tumble through his space like usual, you can get to the other side of him.
And if I fail the acrobatics check, I'm just taking the incoming AOO.
Attack of opportunity, yeah.
Okay, beautiful. That's what I'm gonna do. So, roll d20 plus.
Hey, what's your?
Nice.
Excuse me, gentlemen. John.
Yep.
17 plus 3, and then a 13 plus 7.
I'm like
That's what I'm talking
NFL
about,
running. I'm gonna like juke past Flickie, like shoop, shoop, and then I'm gonna like dip, kind of jump over him and like dip under the Maglap's legs.
You've barely dodged a Maglap's chance to try to swing at you because 20 is exactly what you needed. Yeah, but so you get to the other side of Maglap, which, by the way, it's going to be a knowledge dungeoneering check to identify what this thing is.
Yeah, I don't want to know what he is. I just want to hit him.
I can help with that.
Right. I want to come up on the other side and try to gore. Oh, I can do that easily.
Icar does not know what this is. All he knows is it's really,
really
gross.
I can actually... 1 second. You said it's dungeoneering?
Yes.
26.
Flickie knows that this is a creature that's most commonly known as a faceless stalker, a shape-shifting, blood-drinking monstrosity.
Jesus fucking Christ.
The only thing you really need to that he really knows would come into any sort of use right now is that they're excellent at disguising themselves because they can take humanoid shape, and they seem to shrug off weapons that aren't impact weapons pretty effectively. Sorry.
You mean that they shrug off like blades and like stabbing and like stuff like that?
You would assume that bludgeoning weapons would be able to damage them normally.
Okay.
That does not hit. Sorry, Garrett.
Yeah, even with the +2 to flanking, I'm assuming 13 doesn't hurt the bastard.
Correct. And also, Flickie notices that compared to what he's heard about other faceless stalkers, this one looks somewhat more robust.
Ah, damn it.
Flickie, you're up.
It's got a red skull next to his name. All right. All right, Flickie, you're level 28, and this is a level 30 area. Let's figure this out. I want to use... Does this monster look like watery or amorphous, or what is it? What does its outside look like?
A leathery,
oh, God damn it.
A leathery biped.
All right, I'm going for it. I'm scorching ray, full send.
Pretty much, it looks like the Molded from Resident Evil 7, but without the smile.
So we get a +1 on the roll, scorching ray, and it's 4d6 after I roll for hit. Oh, nice. 19.
19 will hit it.
Excellent. Now, slash roll. Space 4d6. Okay, well, it says rolling the dice, but they haven't rolled, so I'm going to try again.
No, it's got.
Oh, there we go. Okay.
It's computing math. It's not okay.
Yeah, but it has never taken more than 1/8 of a second.
I've noticed. Okay, minus. The scorching ray hits it, and it takes the impact and just kind of shivers and singes a little bit.
Uh-oh.
Well, to be fair, it wasn't exactly a high roll on 4d6.
Yeah, that's fair. I didn't get above 3.
Icar, you're up. And you're flanking.
All right. We're gonna whip it.
Whip it good.
Sort of instinctually seeing the thing pop up on him. Icar comes around and swings the whip.
I'm going to reveal a little bit more of the fog of war so that Sugtok can see all of his bars.
Sugtok's superpower is being able to see bars through walls, but like drinking bars.
Is probably not a hit, right?
How much? 16? No.
Okay. The shock of being rushed up at and not expecting a fight causes him to miss.
Tipsy, you're up.
Tibsy. I love that. Okay, well, it's gonna have to maneuver a little bit. I'm going to run up and slide between Icar's legs to get into this corner.
Okay.
There is enough space to stand there, is there? Right? Yes.
The shelves are there. And
man!
and they go all the way
I
to
thought
the ceiling,
that was
so
a
no.
table. I wanted to do like a lean back on the table kick move.
No, but
okay.
you can get to that space directly below Maglap.
Okay. Garrett, that spell is busted.
It's pretty good, actually.
I'm going to
it's funny is more accurate.
I'm trying to do a cool ass slide through Icar's legs.
Yep. Just roll me an acrobatics check. You successfully get there.
Okay. And then I'm gonna punch. My hands are still argeted up from the last battle.
Okay.
I'm just used to these being in fist form. Shit. 11 probably doesn't hit that.
Nope.
It is bludgeoning.
Yeah, I'm sure it is. The numbers still haven't loaded for me.
Oh.
Oh, there they are. Sorry. Okay, just took a minute. Okay. I was looking in the wrong place. Wait. Wait. Okay, yes, yeah. 11 does not hit. I'm sorry.
Nope.
It's Maglap's turn. Maglap. Full attack. First, he's going to go against Sugtok with the sword. 25 to hit.
Yep.
Well, unfortunately, I can't roll very high on damage. 7.
Oh, hey, buddy. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't know
No.
this was supposed to be
It's a little crowded in here, guys.
Now against Tib'resh. 18 does not hit, and his second slam is a botch. You can't exactly move anywhere. So, you know what? He is going to try to acrobatics over here. So I'm going to roll. Everybody have your CMDs ready when I ask for them. So, okay. He rolls like shit. So, I'm fairly certain all of you are entitled to an attack of opportunity against him. What's your... Yeah, no, he doesn't get above a 10. So I think all of you are entitled to an attack of opportunity against him. While he's still in this square, so Sugtok and Icar will get flanking on the attack of opportunity.
Can I use my halberd?
Is it the one you have out?
I still have my loot out.
Then no, you would have to take.
Yeah,
you have to take an action to take the thing out.
And it's D20 plus 8.
Icar does not hit.
Or you could use your loot and take an axe.
17 to gore.
17 does not hit.
Wow.
Does 19?
19 does not hit.
Fuck.
As this thing,
How did I hit then?
As-
Oh, wait, I'm attacking.
as this thing moves between you guys, it almost like it has no bones, kind of like ducks and bobs and weaves between
Like
all of your
Voldo
attacks.
style? Like,
A little bit.
ugh.
And that's it. And that's its turn.
Voldo mixed with Miyazaki. Ugh.
Sugtok, you're up.
You're not the only one with a full attack. And I'm gonna gore him first. 16 to hit.
Nope.
And then hoof, 17 and 22 to hit.
The 22 hits.
Then 6 damage
Fortune.
of hoof.
Your hoof gets it. It kind of sinks into his leathery, rubbery kind of knee, for lack of a better term. And it doesn't seem happy with it. Flickie, you're up.
Okay, I am going to cast.
You can't.
Oh.
You can't. It's hard to see it from here.
Can I quick retcon? Do I get a
Oh,
5-step
fair
after a full attack?
Yes, of course.
I'm gonna 5-step down to there.
Okay, that you can do it. There's a little bit more space than the other turn
Kinda.
that Tib'resh is trying to do it in. There's enough that I'll allow it.
Okay.
Okay, I'm just gonna poke my head forward a little bit and hit it with a little ray of frost cantrip because I'm just poking it to see what's up with it because I'm not entirely familiar with this. So let's see, that is a 1d6 plus 2
No,
half caster level, and we're 5.
Attack
right?
roll.
Oh, attack roll, right? Slash roll. Maybe 17.
That 17 will just hit as you try to dodge it around Tibresh's shoulders. Seven points of cold damage.
Fuck yeah,
That
dude!
was a close one.
Icar, you're up. Tib'resh, you're on.
All right. Icar is gonna head back this way, and is gonna ready an action to attack anything that comes near it. To attack the first thing that comes into his range from this side over here.
Okay. Tib'resh, you're up.
All right. I am, well, you didn't move, so flurry of blows on Mag. Does that say tap? There's a white bar in the way.
Sorry, I
Lap.
Yeah, it's mag lap. Yeah, sorry.
Mag lap.
I put a white bar there to denote the door.
Oh, yeah. Oh, shit. I guess I didn't put that in correctly. Shoot. I was editing mid-game, and I shouldn't have done that. That is my bad. I had a syntax issue. And I don't understand what the syntax issue is.
Oh, then just use your. Then just if you have to do it by hand, go ahead.
I got rid of unnecessary pluses. Shit. Okay, never mind. Then I'm going to flurry of blows, and I will manually add in the target damage.
Okay.
Whoa.
Neither of those will hit.
Never mind. Whiffing.
Okay. Its turn. It's gonna take the long sword and it's gonna go after Tib'resh. 23 to hit. I hit.
You do.
Tib'resh takes 7 points of damage.
Howie.
The long sword is just kind of dancing and cutting all over the place. Now slams. First slam against Tib'resh. 19.
Sorry, does not.
Okay.
Oh, no, sorry, that meets. I will have to do another wiggle.
No, you can.
That's once per turn.
Yeah, it's
Yep,
once.
that meets.
Yep. All right. So let's. There you go. You take 8 points of damage from that, and He gets a free grapple attempt against you. I don't think he rolls high enough for it to work.
At least there's that.
Okay. Well, I tried. He's going to 5-step over here. And Sugtok, it's your turn. Flickie, you're on deck.
Okay.
No, you're on deck. It's not your
All
turn
right.
yet.
Oh, my bad. Okay.
I'm just getting your attention so you can start thinking about what you're going to do.
Well, no, I'm here. That just psyched me out.
I've got 40 worth of movement right now,
Because you're bored up, yes.
but I can't move all of it if I full round attack.
Correct.
I can't move. Then yeah, I'm gonna full round attack. I'm
going to take
That's
off.
what I do.
I'm going to lower your boar transform bars just so we know where we're at.
I've only used it once. I haven't shipped it back.
I know. So
Oh, gotcha.
I brought it down to 3. Still no.
And
No and yes.
so 8 damage of hoof to the same kneecap thing.
It still feels rubbery and bouncy when you hit it, but it also seems to irritate it because it lets out another cry. That hurt! Flickie, you're up.
Good.
All right. Let's see. Eeny, meeny, miny, ray of frost again. What's up, dice? What do we got? This plus 3? Yeah. 17.
Hits.
All right. So that is, where is my motherfucking D6? There you are, baby. Plus 2 is 3. Damn it.
Okay, kill it with bug bites. It's a thing that happens sometimes. It hits you, and sorry, your ray hits it. It's goes like, yeah, making me angry. Make sure the High Priestess has all of you for sacrifice. Icar, you're up. Tib'resh, you're on deck.
All right. Icar's gonna stick around here because I have a nasty feeling that thing is gonna try to bolt.
Okay. Same held action attack if it gets within range.
Yeah.
All right. Tib'resh, you're up.
Sorry, I had a mouthful of noodles.
It's okay.
So, yeah, I'm just gonna flurry of blows this bastard. So that thing doesn't work, so I'll just do 2 Argot punches in a row. I'm gonna spend 1 key point to do an additional flurry of blows attack.
Okay.
And 1. Shit. That's the one that I broke. I'm sorry.
The second attack will hit, which will deal 9 damage, and then roll me a d6 for the Argot damage, for the lightning damage.
Right. Hold on.
Just straight up, just roll a d6.
Yeah, it's just the d6. 2 extra.
It's 11 to him. That's pretty okay.
Sorry, and then there's an additional attack.
Yeah, an additional attack. But you hit him, and the electricity seems to course through his body as it kind of flails a bit, like a inflatable arm flailing tube man.
Now you're feeling it. 1 more, and then the d6.
What was your attack roll for the third one? The 21?
21.
21 hits. And 7 more damage. Okay. That's its turn. So, it is once again going to provoke attacks of opportunity from you guys. It's going to try to charge through the door here into this room. So it's going to get here before Icar gets to attack it, but you guys get to attack it when it leaves this square.
Surprise!
Sugtok does not hit it. Tib'resh does. So as it's coming through here, Tib'resh gets it in the side of the head, and it just rubbery just kind of falls dead upon Sugtok before it reaches the doorknob.
Gross. Nice.
It was a pretty good hit, if I do say so myself. I shouldn't brag.
Can confirm. You wanna help pull this thing off? It smells real bad.
It actually does.
And I'm like I'm kind of pushing it off of me, but I'm not using it.
It's dressed like a random homeless person.
I'm going to, I will help move the Maglap off of Sugtok.
Well, Maglap is just its name.
Yeah, I don't like touching this guy. I'm not crazy about it. That was super gross. Can we please move on?
If Flickie knows that technically the thing's like official term is Ugothal, but that's what they call themselves. Everyone else just calls them faceless stalkers.
Yeah, but hold up, and I want to just try to check the body for anything.
The body itself is, like I said, wearing rags and whatnot, and another unholy symbol of Mahathallah around its neck.
Okay, but that's it's other than that, it's just skin.
Or what passes for it. On its body, yes. Like I said, it was sleeping on a nest of like cloaks, pillows, and blankets and stuff in here.
Can I rifle through the nest?
If you want to, yes. It's a dirty pile of cloaks, pillows, and blankets.
Don't worry about these guys. They're just dirty pillows, cloaks, and blankets. Absolutely nothing good in here. Oh, it smells bad. It smells real bad.
All right. So that happens. How's everybody's health looking?
Yeah, you guys all look like you got hit. That must suck.
Yeah, I got stabbed by a giant greatsword. Can somebody heal me a little bit?
It's not a greatsword, and I'm sorry. He was wielding a masterwork longsword.
Longsword. I'm sorry, I get my swords mixed up when I've been stabbed real hard.
All I know is that it's pointy and covered in my blood.
I'm going to firmly grasp both of Tibresh's tusks. And,
that's super personal,
don't worry about a thing. I'm gonna heal you up so you feel all right. And massage 7 points of healing into his tusks.
Thank you. Let's talk about that next time.
Love you too, buddy. And I'm walking out of the room.
Don't you guys have like 20 healing potions?
Yeah,
I have a bunch on me, but I wasn't going to waste one because I knew Garrett wanted to sing.
My level 1 ain't shit. Like,
By
my
the way,
spells
I'm
are good for nothing except for fixing our boo-boos.
Hey, baby.
Fixing language
boo-boos
quarter
is better
shards.
than
I ain't
nothing.
using that shit. I
All
got
right.
tusks.
Yeah, I took a sip.
All right.
Take a little sip. Take a little sip.
But yes, like I said, there's a pit here. Oh, hold on a second. I should also clarify something. I didn't reveal enough on the map because the hallway continues across the pit, like across it, but there's also a hallway branching off that way to the right.
So we can see the doors, or what's the deal with that?
Yeah, it's not that far away down to the doors.
I don't want to hurt. I don't want to hurt. No. And I'm rubbing myself for 7.
Okay.
Are the walls around the pit easy to traverse? Like, do we have to like sidle, or can we just straight up just walk around?
It's 5 feet wide, so it's not exactly you're not gonna have to like sidle.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, like the edges of the pit are.
Well, then I move 30 feet forward.
Please hold. Hold on, Dillon. When you get here,
What's up?
I need you to make me a reflex save.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay, let's see. What's my reflex? Do I have a bonus on that? Do I have him? Yeah, reflex +3. Okay, there we go. Give me something good, dude. Oh my god. 17.
As Flickie steps on this bit right next to the edge of the pit, the floor gives out from floor gives out from under him and dumps him into the pit, where Flickie falls 20 feet down, where there are spikes. So you take this is the falling damage.
Can
I not feather fall myself on the way down?
Yes, you can. So you will,
okay, cool.
You will not take the falling damage, but I still get to make a melee.
Wait, did you have feather fall? If I was.
Oh wait, we're in the
if
middle
not,
of the
I was
day.
going to
Wait a minute.
spell kenning
One
to
second,
try to
double
feather
check.
fall him because I did it with the kid out of the window.
Spell kenning requires a full round to cast
Shit.
anything, so you can't use the immediate action. He would be at the bottom of the thing for.
I'm actually,
but
with
also,
the kid,
I'm actually just going to take the falling damage on this one.
Okay.
I'm not going to cast the spell. I botched this one.
I am officially no longer using this die because it has not. It was like rolled above a 10 once, so that's a total of an attack roll of 14 against Flickie.
An attack roll?
Yes.
That does not hit me.
Congratulations! You avoid getting skewered by the spikes at the bottom. You land.
Oh my gosh.
You land between them. So
Beat you by 1 point, motherfucker.
that's why I'm not using that die anymore. Flickie is now 20 feet down, standing among pipes and stuff.
Ooh. All like sharpened pipes and like spikes and shit.
The spikes are coming up to about your waist, and the edges of the. Oh, and also after like a couple seconds after Flickie falls, the floor, which had like angled down, like let out, like resets itself.
Damn. Yo, I tell them to throw me a rope. It's only like 20 feet.
Tib'resh, make me a reflex save.
Jesus Christ,
No.
Tib'resh, what would you...
No. I'm so sorry. I did not mean to move my thing all the way over there. I was mid-bite of food, and my setting for my mouse is very high. I did want to move over here and yell down into the pit. Was my original intention.
Okay.
I shout up and warn them about the shifting floors in case they,
I'm
for
assuming
some reason, didn't see it.
This is some sort of trap. Can I try to find where the trap mechanism is?
Yeah, sure. Here, does that help?
Wow, that's actually not a terrible roll.
It is not a terrible roll. However, you do not see the actual mechanism for the trap. You have the idea of what happens when that section of floor is stepped on.
Right.
But you're not exactly sure how it works or whether there's a bypass.
Well, I think someone else should look. Someone who maybe can look a little bit better than I can.
I'm gonna take a good hard look at the floor. Natural 20.
That's a good look.
That's a good roll.
That's a pretty good look, and you actually notice that there appears to be thin, taut, durable wire going through the floor, and it seems to go... I need to borrow Icar's token here for a second. It seems to go up to this torch sconce right here hanging in the wall, which, looking at it in the mount, appears to have like a little rectangular opening where the bar is attached to the wall. Below it.
Jesus, that is a good look.
Guys, I think that torch sconce is a little weird, and
Hey, I think we should get Flickie out of the spike pit first before we start talking about torches.
well,
Sure, we'd love to do that, but also we'd like to not fall into the spike pit with you.
Yeah, that's why I said toss me a rope.
From
boy.
where?
The ropes are 50 feet long. This is only a 20-foot pit.
We pull you back up. Where are you going to climb back up? We're throwing the rope from the west side, so you're going to climb up onto the west ledge.
You guys hold on to it. I climb up the wall.
your only
and
access
then-
would be the trick tiles.
And I also
Yes, but the tiles will slant down.
I'm also reminding you guys that the edge of the tiles overlooking the pit are lined with shattered glass and razor blades. So the rope
I have
probably
shoes.
the rope probably wouldn't last very long with a full person's weight on it.
We're gonna need a bigger rope.
There's always a bigger fish.
So, hey, Icar, you wanna try fucking with that sconce? Will you turn it or pull it or twist it or bop it?
Bop it? Yeah, I get it. Who's Icar?
Oh, your nameplate's currently on the wrong thing.
Oh, is it? Damn. Why is
It's
it?
your fault.
Oh no, I came down here as Icar. That's what I wanted to do at some point. I need to.
Shoop shoop. All right. You don't need a disable device. You can just like when he points it out that the torch sconce appears to be a lever of some sort.
Oh, okay. I wasn't sure if I needed to. I guess we're not bypassing it.
Yank that sconce, man.
Put the candle back. Do you yank the sconce?
Okay. Yes, I will bop it.
You bop the torch sconce.
Do you then pull it, twist it?
I would like to pull it and then twist it.
Well, pulling it out doesn't really do anything. Twisting it doesn't really do anything.
Did bopping it do anything?
Not really.
I'd
Pull
like
down
I'd
on
like
it.
to
I'm
try to
sorry.
spin it, please.
Not happening.
Womp womp.
I want to kick it.
Okay. You kick it. Your hoof hurts.
Oh.
Tib'resh pulls both of the fools out of the way. Please move your tile, Tenebrae.
Just reach over him.
And reaches over Tenebrae's shoulder and just pulls down on the sconce.
You pull down on the sconce, and like a lever, it sort of settles down a little bit. There's a solid clicking noise.
Holy shit!
I'm sorry, I should have been more literal. Next time
Like
we're gonna
a-
play Simon Says.
Like a lever, it settles down. Sounds like a Say Anything song.
I like that. What does that do to what happens?
Well, let's see.
Tenebrae steps on the dropping tile, and the tile does not drop.
I think this switch did it. All right, let's try coming over here and lowering a rope down to Flickie.
Well, to be fair, all four edges are lined with bad.
Oh. I guess we could try to make a raised fulcrum if one of us leans over.
Or here,
but that's
you go-
not going to be me.
here, hold this rope, and I'm gonna hand him half of a rope and say, walk to the other side from me. We can droop it down to him and just pull him up.
And also, Roger, while Tenebrae is on that side of the pit, I'm going to reveal the rest of this hallway down because you would be able to see it now.
Okay.
I was gonna say we should probably take a look at the other sconces.
that
Just
door
in
open
case
or
the rest of the
closed?
walls are.
That door is open.
Okay. We're going to peek inside. Well, I guess it's only a jar.
Yeah.
All right. I've got the rope. We're holding it over the pit. What would you like to do now?
We kind of drop it down jump rope style, avoiding the stuff, on the sides to create this droop to where there's a center area where he can just grab onto it like a monkey bar and say, Flickie.
Does he have the upper body strength to pull himself up with that?
He doesn't have to pull himself up. He just has to hold it. That's you guys.
Flickie, were you good at hang on the bar at elf school as a kid?
What the fuck do you think I went to elf school for?
Then you've trained your whole life for this moment.
I've trained 137 out of my 140 for this moment. What do I have to
I
roll?
didn't have you playing grab the bar at 2? I guess it's a
No, it was mostly this one thing in
it's a
magic.
skinwalker.
At this
thing.
point, no. Dillon doesn't have to roll anything. He just has to grab the rope. But the two of you guys need to roll strength checks.
Also, I only weigh 125, so it's not horrible.
Garrett, strength check.
20.
Okay. You guys are able to start pulling the rope taut, and Flickie does come up with it. There's a small bit of slack as it slips a little bit out of Tenebrae's hand before he catches it, but it's enough to sort of drop Flickie enough to the point where I get to make another spike attack. That one hits. I got 19 plus stuff, so it kind of drops and your leg lands on the spike. Fortunately, I don't roll very well on D4s, and you only take a grand total of 7 points of damage from the spike. Before Tenebrae is like, sorry, and then keeps pulling.
Come to Papa, Flickie.
Yeah, and eventually it's taut enough that while Sugtok and Tenebrae are holding it, if Tib'resh wants to, he could just grab Flickie. Or Flickie could try to swing himself onto the thing, risking
Gotcha, buddy.
Sharp stuff.
No, I'm gonna reach. I'll reach
I see
out and grab.
Tibresh's burly shoulders come up over the side of the pit, and he's like, "Come here, you fucking bitch!" And he like leans over and picks me up, and I'm happy about it.
You're driving someone else's character again.
He just said he picked me up.
I will go ahead and pick up Flickie and bodily hoist him and place him next to me.
All right.
Well, that could have gone worse. Is your foot okay?
Yes.
That looked like a quantifiable 7 on the pain scale.
Yeah, geez, if I had to rate with a smiley face, it'd be like a red frown that's almost angry.
Well, we got some. I mean, you got some potions if you need it, buddy.
No, I'm fine.
Okay.
I'll grab one if I need it.
I'm going to move past Flickie over here and check the sconce.
It appears to be a similar construction to the other one, but this one appears to be in the raised position as far as levers are concerned.
Oh, thank goodness. Okay, I'm gonna look.
And also, as Tenebrae steps down that side, you notice that there's a slight amount of give underneath you, but it doesn't exactly, drop, and you discover extra little bits of the trap.
Well, that was close.
I think this side is also booby trapped, but it's the same mechanism.
Yes. With this, Tenebrae figures that, and also the sconce right there was also in the raised position.
Hey, Sugtok, what's that one look like behind you?
Let's see. And I'll wander up to here and
No, don't check it physically.
There isn't one over there. It's only the 3.
Okay, just the 3.
Yeah,
Cool.
it's only a 3 here.
This
here,
upper. Can you
and here.
kill a little bit of the shadows just to show that that's wall?
The what's wall?
Or it's just this north part is just wall up here.
Yeah. Unless I don't.
It's cool. We know now. I know. Yeah.
All right. What's the next move?
I am gonna creep around this way to get into this hallway.
All right. At the
The
end.
double doors does seem. Oh, sorry.
Okay. Over there, you see that the double doors over there, a pair of immense iron doors stands closed here. There is a short message that has been written onto the doors in precise script, along with a symbol of an armored fish, which all of you would recognize as the symbol of the Order of the Torrent because it very heavily features on Octavio's halberd, which you've all seen.
Looks like the Torrent had taken up here for a bit, guys.
Might have been their old place.
No, you remember that Octavia specifically told you that they raided this place because it was a Thieves Guild place, and they left it unexplored because the one of the lictors was corrupt and was going to loot it for stuff.
Well, we can see our buddy's influence. Just fix that.
I'd like to look at the doors.
Okay.
See if they're like you said that they were. These are closed, which is a little bit unusual. All the other doors have been open,
And it's closed.
and they're iron. Everything else has been wooden, right?
Yeah, and there's a writing on it in very precise script that's written in Infernal. So I think everybody can speak Infernal except Tib'resh at this point.
No, I actually did choose one of that as one of my languages.
Okay. So in Infernal, on the doors, it says, "These doors sealed by the order of the Torrent. All holdings within awaiting arbitration. Lady of Graves, have mercy on the souls of those who perished within, and may the guild masters of the Grey Spiders burn for their sins." And there's another pair of open double doors down the little hallway to the side here.
I want to poke my head around this door.
Okay.
Since it's ajar.
2 seconds here.
I was going to make that joke, Tim, but I'm glad you got there first.
These guys need to learn, like my mom always said, cierra la puerta. Close the door.
No, that means close the door.
All right. Looking into this room, there's an antique wooden desk. Excuse me. An antique wooden desk sitting in the southwestern corner of this room, attended by what looks like a high-backed chair with tufts of stuffing protruding here and there from the rotting cushions of the chair. Partially broken shelves sit against the north and east walls, and strange symbols of a one-eyed insectile face have been painted on the walls, along with curving lines of strange, sinister script. You also notice that sitting in the chair at the table... Hold on a second. You see someone... There's an open newspaper that the person is reading, but their feet are up on the table, and the feet are large, three-toed with claws of an orange coloration.
Can I try and recognize the feet?
Knowledge planes.
This is not going to work.
Is this a being that he's seeing in here?
Someone's reading the newspaper.
5.
The feet are a mystery to you.
What the hells? Okay, I'm going to not be very loud about it and
Roll me stealth.
oh shit. I didn't even think about that. I want to notify my friends as I move away from the door. I have decent stuff though. Shit. Okay.
As you walk away, you hear a voice inside go from, "You're all making an awful lot of noise out there." In Infernal.
Shit.
I yell back, "So does your mother," in Infernal.
You're not there. It's only
Yeah,
And thank Desna for
I'm
that.
gonna
hold on. You hear, "Please come inside."
Gross.
I think you're someone. I think you're someone new, and I'd love a fresh perspective.
I'm going to say, "Hey guys, I'm just gonna be a minute. Maybe someone back me up." And I'm gonna meekly step into the doorway and say, "Hello."
Is he using the bathroom?
Hey, I go with him after I chug a potion of Cure Light Wounds. So what do I have to roll for that? What's the Cure Light Wounds again?
That one would be 1d8 plus 1.
1d8 plus 1.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I'm finding a picture here because he puts the newspaper down.
8.
He puts the newspaper down when you come inside. Okay, you get 8 hit points back.
Tight.
You see a
Tenebrae.
You see a devilish creature,
But I go with Tib'resh.
with small little horns coming out of various parts of his skin, large horns, and it seems like a tentacly beard on his face that sort of writhes a little bit.
Whoa. Is that him?
Are you the boss around here?
Boss? No, but he's still speaking in Infernal the entire time. No, I am. Call me hired help.
Hired help to do.
You may
What
call,
do
you
you,
may call me El Gadazun.
Gotta zoom. Zune?
I say, hired help. More like Die, Erd, help.
Wait,
and
Flickie.
I blast him with a ray of frost.
Okay, initiative.
God damn it.
Yeah, so Roger, you wanting to sneak into that place is going to happen on your initiative count. This is going to be either very good or very bad.
Yeah, I understand that.
Initiative
now.
That's a D12.
I was not
up? 20
aware
plus
that
3 makes
teamwork
23.
involved doing stuff without consulting everybody else. But I might have been mistaken. This is a team game.
It is a team game, but we stumbled across a dude covered in horns. The
And
I
Matthew
was
Hardy is in
attempting
the
to-
other room,
I was
and you were
attempting
in
to
conversation.
move away from the door and be sneaky about it. Okay, I did want to tell all you guys about this guy without raising alarm, and then I tripped.
Yeah, that went well.
He was already talking to us.
No, he was talking specifically
Yeah,
to Tib'resh.
what else were we supposed to do? Oh, well, that's surprise, motherfucker.
Well, it's a good thing I got your attention. Where are the other guys?
Pardon me, I'm finding stat blocks here.
Oh, they'll hear us.
Yeah. There we are. Devils. All right. But knowledge planes to identify, by the way, Dillon.
Seems like some kind of devil type guy.
$27? Yeah. It is a Barbazu, more commonly known as a bearded devil. Dillon, Flickie is aware that, like most devils, it is resistant to weapons that are not either good aligned or made of silver. It is immune to fire and poison, resistant to acid and cold, and has a somewhat ability to resist spells. But it's primarily known for the fact that it attacks with a wicked glaive that leaves wounds that are somewhat difficult to heal and resist healing magic, and that its beard tentacles have a nasty tendency to poison people sometimes.
I will admit, I may have made a mistake.
Sorry, not poison. They're filled with disease.
I'm gonna go out on a limb and say I'm sorry. I'm just gonna put that out there now. But I immediately tell Tib'resh the steez, and I holler at the boys.
That's nasty.
But anyway, Don, you get your attack at him. What was it? Ray of Frost.
But it was right after I say more like die, Erd, help, and then
You what? Ray of Frost him.
yeah, but that should have like a +10 because that's a dope ass line. It is a 16.
The Ray of Frost hits, but he doesn't even seem to notice.
Fuck. All right.
You guys
Well,
ever
then-
read The Legend of the Pirates of the Caribbean?
I get Tim the Hawk to go over here and just squawk at them like madly so they understand something's wrong.
The hawk comes and starts irritating you guys. Alright, so now the top of the initiative order happens, which fortunately Flickie rolled really high and he gets to go again.
Oh, thank God. Okay. I'm going to bail. I ask Tib'resh if he wants to be enlarged.
Doesn't this place have low ceilings?
10 feet high.
Ah, son of a bitch, you're too big for that. Oh, Jesus Christ. I am going to... Oh, because I didn't prepare that spell. Am I allowed to cast Fly on an enemy and make them unsure of their footing because they're, like, floating around?
No.
Damn. All right. Well, then I'm allowed to shoot a spell and then move, correct?
Yep.
Okay. Then I fucking... What is that level of that spell? I magic missile him.
Okay. Roll me, I guess 4d4 plus... You're using your staff, I assume?
Yes.
Alright, 4d4 plus 4 for the damage dealt. Well, actually,
I'm just going to type that in.
First, make me a caster level check. D20 plus 5.
D20 plus 5. I got you. Okay. Here's a 20. 21.
Okay, now roll me your damage.
4d4 plus 4.
That's what 4 magic missiles deal.
4d4. Fair enough. Plus 4.
That's pretty good.
Hey.
Very nice.
The spells all hammer into in 4 different places. So you want to play, do you? He again says in Infernal.
I say, no! And then I run the other way.
Okay. It's his turn. Yeah, one moment. Oh, look at that.
Oh, Jesus Christ. The Tib'resh is in the way.
Tib'resh sees this guy throw down the newspaper, grab his glaive that was leaning against the wall, and then he just disappears from right over here, and then appears right next to Flickie over here.
Oh, God damn it.
Oh yeah, I should also mention that you're aware that bearded devils have the ability to greater teleport at will.
Oh, gee, that would have been fucking sick if you would have told me that when I examined him and you told me everything I knew.
Your instincts to run were right.
You didn't ask to know anything before you attacked him.
No, here's the thing.
No,
Dillon, you rolled well enough to know that basic stuff. That's a little bit higher.
That's a son of a bitch, and you'd know it. But all right, let's go. Let's make it happen, Captain.
Fortunately, that's his action for the turn, so he can't actually attack you.
Oh my God!
But he just comes over here. I'm sorry. He would have come over here because he's got reach with his glaive. Comes over and just cracks his neck at you and just says, "Where do you think you're going, elf?" Which, by the way, gets the attention of you two guys. Tenebrae. Suddenly, there's a bearded devil behind you.
Does he know I'm here?
Oh, he teleported over here, and were you making any active attempt to... Oh, wait, you did roll a stealth check, so I do need to check that. Well, he rolls a 16 on the die, so he overcomes your stealth check.
Okay, that's fair.
Yeah, he's aware of you.
Then... As a standard action, Icar is going to try to feint.
Okay.
Appear as if, oh, it's just a poor, defenseless man.
I'm just a poor boy. I need no devilry. Alright, sense motive against, right? Or is there just a DC I have to make?
Let me check, because I don't usually feint. I have this up. It is, I make a bluff check, and the DC is 10 plus my opponent's BAB plus their wisdom, or 10 plus their sense motive bonus if higher.
They're BAB plus wisdom, you said?
Yes, 10 plus BAB plus wisdom, or you don't roll. I roll, and I check.
I know, I'm calculating the DC.
Yeah.
Okay,
10
congratulations.
is BAB or 10 sense motive, whichever one's a great.
You rolled high enough.
Okay, cool. Well, that's my standard. I'm not going to move.
All right. Sugtok, there's a bearded devil next to you.
Fuck! And full round attack.
Miss. Miss. Hit.
I'd like to use a second level spell for the first of my hoof attacks to Gallon Inspiration it for the 2d4. I'm just gonna scream, fuck!
Okay.
For 4, so 21 to hit.
That one will not hit.
21 doesn't hit.
All right, but you did.
6 points of hoof.
Your 6 points. Okay, your hoof goes into him, and it almost feels like he's got like naturally like armored skin or whatnot. It doesn't seem like your hoof did nearly as much as it would have done to say the faceless stalker. Tib'resh, you're up. Flickie, you're on deck.
Okay,
Sucks
I'm
big time.
going to measure this distance real quick. Okay, I'm going to. Whoops, gotta do the move.
And for the record, because of everything that you've done before this, you have un-argetted your hands to be able to interact with anything, so it's going to take a swift action for you to re-arget up.
Can we shove him into the pit, or can he just... Actually, I guess we don't know.
I am
You can always try.
going to move over here.
Throw him into the pit.
Well, first I'm going to pull down the sconce back into its normal position so the trap opens up again.
You pull that sconce is still in its off position.
So the trap is active, or I
No,
want
I
to
think-
reactivate.
I think the trap is. I think the trap is turned off because this one over here is turned.
You rolled a natural 20 to find everything. The mechanics of this trap, as long as one of its off switches are engaged, the trap is deactivated.
Shit. Okay, wait, hold on. Let me do some real quick. What kind of action is it in order to activate a sconce?
It'd be a move action to interact with the environment.
But I'm already moving.
So you would have to trade out your standard action for a second move action.
For a second move action. Okay. Shit. Okay, well then I'm not gonna bother with the traps. I'm gonna go ahead and move ahead behind this guy. And you said his skin seemed impenetrable, I'm sorry, how did his skin react when he
Are
was
we talking like Greed from Full Metal type skin, or like what are we
No,
talking?
it's just like he's like naturally got like skin that's tougher than human skin.
Oh, okay, just in general. Alright, well then on my run over, I'm gonna shout Arget and punch him.
Okay, make me just one attack roll.
Skedaddle.
Hit.
Alright.
That's a
Damn
one.
it, I forgot to activate my wraps. Yeah, well I'll just do the, however much that
you come up from behind him and whatnot, and you just like bring a charged electric punch as your fist does like the nanomachine sun thing and metal up on its way to clobber him in the back of his shoulder.
Fuck yeah.
Some electricity runs through his system, and a solid hit from a silver fist comes through and seems to sizzle against his skin a little bit.
Sweet.
Oh, the silver. Yeah, he's weak to silver.
Flickie, you're up.
Oh, I remind Tib'resh that this monster is weak to silver before I do anything. Okay.
That's oddly convenient.
Let's see.
Devils, man.
Fuck, he's right next to me. Am I allowed to 5-step and still shoot a spell or not?
You can, but you are also intimately familiar with the fact that glaives have a 10-foot reach.
Jesus fucking Christ. Okay. Well, then.
Well, you can move and cast a spell also. You just have to make an acrobatics check to move through his threatened area without provoking an attack of opportunity.
Nah, you're good. I cast mage armor on myself.
He still gets the attack for you casting in melee.
That's fine.
Are you sure about that?
No. All right, 1 second. Oh, Jesus Christ. I forgot about the melee casting. 1 second. Uh-oh. This music is giving me anxiety, but in a good way.
The track's even called Exhilarate.
Ah, Jesus. Okay. Well, shit, if I can't cast and I can't move.
You can move. You just have to make an acrobatics check to prevent,
Okay, I'm going for it. I'm gonna try and step out of his space. What's the furthest I can go? I can do the 30, but I have to do the acrobatics to dodge his AO, his attack of opportunity, correct?
Yes.
Okay, I move to here and I roll for the AO.
You know, if you'd like to try to get out of there without provoking, you can just do a withdraw action as a full round.
But he still wants to cast.
Yeah, I still want to hit this motherfucker, though. That's my issue.
Okay.
Actually, instead of this square, I move to this square. I'm sorry.
Okay.
All right. Roll. Let's see what happens.
You roll.
Oh, shit. That's right. 19 plus... What am I adding to that?
Acrobatics.
Acrobatics, correct. I'm sorry. 22.
That is what you needed.
Shit. Excellent. So I don't get smoked, and then I immediately turn around and cast... Oh, shit. I don't have much stuff, and I want everyone to stay alive. Now I cast Mage Armor on myself.
All right. Your armor increases by 3.
3.
Because you're wearing the braces of armor now.
Yep. I'm with you this time.
Alrighty then. So that happens.
El Gazadoom the Hateful. Jesus Christ.
Devils are kind of a pompous bunch at times. But he is going to 5-step over here. And he's going to attack Tib'resh with his glaive. Um, 30 to hit.
Woo! Let's try the wiggle.
Yeah, wiggle out of that.
You do.
Oh my god!
That's an awesome.
All right. Well, let's see if his second attack hits. Fuck! No, 16. Damn it! I wasted my good roll, and then you wiggled out of it, you son of a bitch! Ah!
Unbelievable.
Ay.
Tib'resh like, there's a place in France. Just like...
Tenebrae, you're on deck. Sugtok. Tenebrae, you're up. Sugtok, you're on deck.
Okay.
And your feint is still effective against him, so he's flat-footed.
All right. So that is. So we're gonna make an attack.
Like,
So 26 against his flat-footed,
hit.
and then. So that's 16 non-lethal damage in total. And we're going to make an Intimidate check as a free action from Enforcer.
All right. Okay, make a note of his non-lethal damage, which actually should be lower. All right, Intimidate check against his... What's the DC for that again? His hit dice, right?
Yeah, I give you... that is on a different page that I was looking at. The Demoralize is 10 plus his hit dice plus his Wisdom mod.
Okay, well, he's demoralized.
So he is shaken, which is basically a -2 to everything he does.
You guys are lucky.
And it goes by 1 round plus 1 round for every 5 by which I beat the DC.
Right, he is.
So if it was DC 20, it would be 2 rounds, etc., etc.
Yeah, well, it's high enough that you get 2 rounds.
Okay. That is my turn.
Okay, then. Sugtok, you're up. Tib'resh, you're on deck.
I'm gonna pull out a scroll of blistering invective.
You're gonna have to cast defensively because you're right next to the guy.
Oh my god.
What does that mean?
It means you're gonna have to make a caster level check equal to 15 plus double the level of the spell you're trying to make. So you have to roll DC 20 plus 5 against a DC of 19 because it's a second level spell.
Or he gets an AOO.
Or he gets to attack you for doing magic shit. We're in range where he can just reach over and punch you and say, "Stop that." And then you'll have to make a concentration check or the casting is disrupted and you might lose the spell.
Then I'm gonna pull out my Masterwork Silver Morningstar
All right, this ought to hurt.
as a
If it-
move action,
if it
and then
hits.
it's 1d8 plus 8. If it, so it's 1d20 plus 8. 1 to hit.
You're fumbling with the Morning Star. Now that you've got the halberd and you got the loot, you got a lot of stuff. You kind of fumble with it and everything else you're carrying, trying to swing this thing.
That's all I got.
All right, Tib'resh, Flickie, you're on deck.
You got it. Oh, there goes the voice. It's happening.
I'm gonna 5 foot and FOB.
Should have 5-stepped.
He did.
No, I should have 5-stepped. I had meant to 5-step and say, "Come and get him, buddy."
Oh, okay, yeah. That I'll let you do
Okay.
because it was just your turn anyway.
Okay.
Sorry.
So you're flanking.
FOB. I'm just gonna do Argot Punch. This guy's kind of gross. How much do I got a decent amount of key points and nothing else to spend them on. I'm going to spend 1 key point in order to add an attack to my flurry of blows. The second attack in this chain is going to be a hammer blow.
And what about your wraps?
And I'm going to activate my wraps this time.
On which one?
On the hammer blow specifically. So
Okay.
second attack will do 1 additional damage, 1 additional attack.
Okay, so your first one. And that should be +2 because you're flanking. So that
Yep.
that does hit.
Nice. Okay. Awesome. Then we hammer blow. Why did that one get broken up? That's so weird.
It's Roll20's thing is a little weird.
It's a certain amount of spaces where it breaks it up.
Yeah, but that does hit, so roll me an additional d8.
Jesus.
Okay.
Okay. He looks a little dazed. Make your third attack. Let's see what
And
happens.
He thought he was bad,
Third
and now we're
attack.
fucking comboing the dog shit out of him.
Jesus. Unfortunately, that one does not hit.
dang it. Yeah,
What?
20. It's above 20. It's probably 21,
So
22.
can I?
That
It's been around since I used it, right?
yeah, and also that should be 22 because flanking, and 22 does not hit.
I'm gonna scream kill, and use my other 2nd level spell.
Yeah, the bard, the gallant inspiration.
Yep,
All right.
He can do that in the middle of my turn.
it's an instant
Oh, nice.
reaction to give you an immediate plus
It's
2d4.
it's like
confidence.
you being able to snake dodge when it's my turn.
Fair enough.
Instead of a swift
Can't
action.
believe Tim wiggled out of that. That was
Instead of
wild.
a swift, yeah, that would have hurt, by the way.
I want to see Tim lose an arm in this adventure, so he's like a fucking like one arm, like yo.
So with the bonus, did you say that hits or?
Oh, yeah, he has to roll 2d4
Oh, he has to roll the.
Oh, I roll them.
because your spell.
So +5 to hit.
That one does hit, so you take. Okay, so here's the funny thing. He currently has 11 points of non-lethal damage because damage reduction against the whip. The way that knocking someone unconscious works is once their current hit points drop to the level that their non-lethal hit points have risen. However, he has 12 hit points left, so this drops him past what would have knocked him unconscious. You dealt exactly enough damage to finish him off.
Oh no.
You punch, and it goes like there's a cracking sound as you crack through like his hard skin and like the rib cage and whatnot. And your Argent fist is inside his rib cage or whatnot. He's just kind of, and you can see as he's going up his throat. You can see like the little blue sparking light of like the electricity that's down in his windpipe or whatnot.
Throw him in the pit. Throw him in the pit.
Does he weigh enough? I'm totally willing to throw this guy in the pit and like pick him up with my fist.
He's an outsider, right?
He's going to discorporate. Yes.
Oh right.
Do it before he disappears.
Do it before he disappears.
Yes.
Okay, this serves no purpose whatsoever. I'm going to lift him on my fist and throw him into the pit.
You throw him into the pit. It's like, and he sort of like starts fading away into dust. Basically, it's kind of like Mother Gothel at the end of Tangled. So that by the time he would have reached the bottom, he's nothing but dust and then gone.
I'm shredding a metal ass solo on my new lute as he's doing
I
it.
look at Tib'resh and I'm like, man, that was fucking so cool. Like,
So that happened.
Jeez,
that was awesome.
that was super awesome.
Tib'resh, as dope as that was, that seemed to happen out of nowhere. What happened with Mr. Demon Pants?
What do you mean? Demon?
Devil Pants?
disap-
I don't. The
devils
big red dude we
disapparate
just murdered.
when they die. I mean, that's just what happens. He was evil.
Did you just say disapparate?
Hateful was literally in his name, so I feel like punching him through the chest is a totally legitimate way to send him on.
I mean, I'm not
Yeah,
surprised to
that
find devils down here.
Not happy about it.
Well, if
but-
people, if they didn't know we were here already, I'm sure they know we're here.
Tis quite echoey. I mean, what's you know, there's still places to go. My blood's still pumping.
Well, I'm maged up for the rest of the day. I'm all
Oh, you
armored,
know what
baby.
we didn't do is look through the rest of this devil's room.
The devil had a room.
Well, where he was hanging out.
Down
This
the
is
hall.
his office. Yeah. I'm gonna look around this room, Luke.
You don't. Looking around this particular room, there appears to be not much in here except the desk. But roll me a perception check, everybody who's in this room. I'm waiting to see if Tenebrae is just taking one. Okay, good. All of you hear through that door in the bottom corner what appears to be coming through the door.
Actually got a 19. I don't know if that matters. 7.
Well,
Sorry.
if Icar heard it and rolled a 14, I think you're good.
Solid.
What's that sound? Let's go. check it out.
Careful, this could be another trap.
That's fair. We keep falling for him.
Can
Is
we?
the newspaper still here?
All right. Can we all please be in the same room at the same time so that we don't start fights with half the party?
It does sound clever.
I
was a
already
little confused about
apologized
the
for
last bit.
that.
All right, this door is not locked, but it is stuck. It's going to need a strength check to open.
Puns.
Tenebrae, I believe I got this one.
Tenebrae will try to force it open.
Tenebrae struggles impotently against the door, which remains wedged against the stone frame of the wall it's carved into.
Wow, this is really stuck here.
I'll
Watch out,
loosen it
buddy.
up for you.
I'm gonna run
If
and drop.
if you're going to charge it, you get a +2 for this because it's basically a charge. So whatever.
There are muffled voices. I'm just the voice of reason here. There are muffled voices behind this door. If you kick in a door and hurt someone who's innocent, I'm gonna be real upset.
I will take full responsibility for bringing them back to here we go! Jumping, trying to get through the door.
You get through the door because you
Never mind. Let's break
The
in.
Sugtok special!
pretty much. Okay, so Sugtok pretty much just dynamic entries through the door, which most of the door just kind of stays where it is, but there's a big Sugtok shaped chunk out of it as he flies in. Please excuse me. While I reveal. And in here, it's a very, very sparse room, but the walls and floors are covered in what looks like scratch marks. But more importantly, there appear to be 2 teenage boys in here that are both gagged, manacled, and chained to a post in the middle of the floor.
I'm gonna immediately start untying them.
From the look of it, they appear to be twins.
I help.
I'm gonna take the gag off first and say, trust me, we're here to help. And
Please get us out of here. Please.
it's the goal, but are you two hurt? Are you injured?
No, not right now, but you've got to get us out of here. She's going to sacrifice us on our birthdays.
Calm down.
Wait.
Are you the Shellett children?
Yes, I'm Angus. This is my brother Fenio. Hi.
These were the kids that got kidnapped from the tenement.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. I'm gonna offer them both a sip of water from my canteen.
Their hands are still bound, but they do the Mask of Zorro thing where they're like,
Oh, we can unbind their hands for sure.
you're gonna have to pick their manacles.
The manacles, shoot.
Anybody know their way around a lock?
Not Icar.
Nope.
Not this time.
That's my strength check for trying to just pull them apart. I got a critical
Well,
fail.
these locks are just in this building are just too powerful.
It's okay. It's okay. She carries the keys. I have to get it off her.
Where is she?
I think she's.
Who carries the keys?
Luculla carries the key. She's a monster. She's the one who took us.
Luculla?
She said,
Are you fucking kidding me?
Yeah, she called my brother. She called us in to try some new sweets, and the next thing we knew, everything went dark, and we woke up in here.
Oh my god, I eat there every week. What the fuck, Luculla?
She's a devil, I tell you.
How did none of us see this? She's been such a nice
Not an
woman.
actual devil.
Well, she's got claws for fingers, and her eyes don't match. It sounds devil-like to me.
Can I? No, that's silly. I obviously can't apply perception to my own memories, but I really want like a flashback of not noticing all these demonic traits.
Well, to be fair,
Well,
every time you've ever seen her, she's been wearing an eye patch and leather gloves.
Oh, fuck! How does she make all those sweets with leather gloves on?
When is your birthday?
You can cook with gloves on.
Our birthday's about it's next week.
Hold on. Do you know what day it is?
It's for the love of shit. Fenio, what day? I don't know.
They've been making marks on the walls.
To be fair, some of these look very, very old. It looks like this has been happening for a while.
Oh,
I was about to say, and
Isn't it? This is Luke not wanting to come on back to the. Actually, hold on a second. I've got the fucking picture here somewhere. Damn it, it's too small. Wait. No, I have it in the fucking. No, damn it, shit. Okay.
he has it in the fucking.
Isn't it
You
like?
heard it here first.
Isn't it? And he gives a date that's actually he gives the date of 2 days ago. Which Luke
well,
can't
pretty
remember.
close considering all these marks on the wall.
Oh, speaking of Shattersong, you were asking about the newspaper. It was today's newspaper.
Well,
I'll
is she
just
here?
remind you that today is Sunday because yesterday was Star Day, which was Rebellion Day. So they tell us it's Fire Day.
Yeah, it's Fire Day, isn't it? Fire Day, isn't it?
No, it's not. You've been down here for over 48 hours.
Oh no, then it's only 6 days away. And to be fair, they've been missing for a lot longer.
Yeah, you've been missing for like 2 weeks or something. Maybe more like a week.
Were you ever told the significance of your birthday?
Well, this
All she told us was that, on our birthday into adulthood, she's going to sacrifice us. Because humans reach adulthood
Yes.
at 15 years old.
That's
Technically.
how often do you see her? How often does she come through?
Like every couple of days, she just comes to torments us. She just paints us the pictures of like. I don't want to go into it.
Yeah, let's not push these kids any further.
Can you get us out of here, please?
We can, but do you know if Luculla's down here?
I'm not sure. We've been confined to this room with that
Yeah.
monster outside as a guard ever since we got down here.
fellas, we're still missing one invisible cultist from earlier, and I don't feel comfortable sending these kids off to go run to the surface on their own and just getting snatched by the other cultist. We need to clear this area out.
It's safe to say
we can't leave them in here either.
Well, they won't kill you two before your birthday. So if you can just wait here for us to take care of the people out
wait
there.
in here where there's a chair and today's newspaper.
They're still chained.
So the manacles are attached to a chain that's in the
manacles
room.
are attached to a chain in the middle of the floor.
I thought they were just manacled. Oh, okay.
Oh, no.
I was not able to unmanacle them before.
I think I didn't botch an attack roll.
No, I did earlier.
Oh, no. Oh, yeah.
The AOO.
That's
so
right.
I'm rolling a lot of ones tonight.
Well,
dice are not on our side. It's your prerogative to determine. Can I just? I don't even know if taking 10 would give me enough to unlock them. How nice quality are these manacles? Like, are they really shitty, or do they look like they're well constructed?
They appear to be of standard quality.
Yeah, I don't think taking 10 is gonna get them out.
I'll just flat out let you know. I'll just flat out let you know. Standard quality is a DC 30.
Yeah. So
we'll get
it's
back
gonna
to
it's gonna take me quite a while to unhook them, but they did say Lucella has the keys, so if we find her, we can unlock them.
That sounds like our best bet. Hey guys,
Let's go find Lucella. You guys, stay here. That seems rude. Just be careful.
Well, Tib'resh, are you going to use your nose?
If you're going to leave us here, can you leave us anything to defend ourselves with, just in case?
Oh, wait,
Certainly.
hold on. Boarris, you got a bunch of really big things. Can we at least unclip them from the wall so they can hold their hands in front of themselves?
They're not chained to the wall.
It's just their wrists.
Pretty. You know when you've got the dog leashed in the yard to a post.
You're right.
It's like that. Basically, they've got enough. Let me see if I can point this out. No snapping. If the post is on the intersection right here of these squares, they have full range of these 4 squares, so they can't reach the door.
do they look strong, or are these noodly little bitches?
They appear to have. Make me a heal check. Just looking at them, it looks like they've... you wouldn't exactly call them strong. You would call them average, had they not also appear to bear the traces of minor starvation and dehydration.
How well can you defend yourselves while you're still chained?
It's just stabbing her with a knife or something is still going to work.
We got a few of those sitting around.
All right, well, hold on to these, and I'm going to hand the one closest to me the halberd.
He takes it and kind of, whoof, like, I suppose that would work. I can poke with this, yeah, maybe, yeah.
And here, you take this one, and I'll hand the other the masterwork scimitar.
Oh, are you going to want these back?
Yes, these are a loan
Okay,
to keep you alive.
if anyone comes in here that's not you, we'll give them what for.
Perfect. 2 20s. I got a note from my tab.
Okay.
Let's go, gents.
Sounds good. Let's go. I want to do another peek through this doorway. I don't know why I keep going first. I probably shouldn't keep going first.
Do you smell any good pastries?
Make me a perception check if you actually.
Maybe some apple fritters, perhaps.
I don't know why you're teasing me. This is pretty upsetting news.
I think it's actually pretty hilarious.
I was always partial to the blackberries.
It's
Ooh,
certainly
you're right.
ironic,
Blackberries
but
were pretty good.
Perhaps the blackness of her heart helps.
she's been there a while. I mean, she's a decent cook.
As
and
you
I've
look
enjoyed all
through
her
these
food.
double doors, the ceiling of this long chamber rises to a height of about 20 feet overhead, and the shallow vaulting is supported by several stone pillars throughout the middle of the room. There are significant sections of the wall and the floors that have been inscribed with etchings of tiny letters, while there are statue-filled alcoves along the north and south walls. Each of these statues is made of stone and depicts a feminine figure, although the details seem more like they were formed from clay that was allowed to harden rather than carved directly out of the rock. The westernmost statues, which are I'm on the wrong thing. These ones depict the woman as a beautiful winged figure, while the easternmost depict her as skeletal, and the middle statues depicting a transition between the two forms. To the east, a stage supports a stone altar presided over by a seventh statue of the same feminine form, her right half skeletal and her left half beautiful. You can see 3 cultists standing around the altar, over which appears to be draped Luculla, struggling against the altar, going, "Please, no, please."
Do we all see this?
Anyone who peeks in, there's torches lit throughout the entire room.
Yeah.
I want to kind of recall this or relay this information back to the guys behind.
Well, just because she's getting sacrificed doesn't mean she didn't do anything wrong.
No, I
know that
think she
sounds
was-
weird and very victim blaming.
That sounds incredibly big.
Also one of the cultists you recognize.
From where?
From earlier, the one that turned invisible.
What do you
Yes.
mean?
The cultist you
Oh, okay.
at last session, who ran off invisible.
Maybe they told them that she told the other cultists that we were coming, and they're just gonna off Luculla.
They
I don't
have
know.
her tied
She
to
could
a
be
table.
innocent.
She might be a good woman still.
But what if they're using her as bait?
Well,
we're
we're falling for this bait. We need to free her if she's innocent.
You know what?
What if? Hear me out. What if I shot a fireball
That actually sounds like
directly
a pretty
at
good
her,
idea.
and then
I
everyone
disagree
around
with
her
that.
What if-
also blows up?
Can you shoot it? So, you know what? And I'm gonna start kind of power chord strumming into a rage song, just die. It's time for them to
from
fucking die.
Wait,
From the corner here, can we see? Are the cultists focused on Luculla, like their backs are to us?
Yes, it looks very ritualistic.
Okay, then Icar would like to try to sprint into one of these alcoves to hide for the coming fight.
The alcoves themselves are mostly dominated by statues, so I'm just going to let you know that.
Right, and it's not going to be he's just there's enough space between that statue and the wall for someone to fit, right? Not comfortably, but you could squeeze behind there if you wanted to.
Squeezing behind the statue, yeah, but you might need an acrobatics check or to squeeze.
I mean, that's fine. I can do a check to squeeze.
Right. However, before we kick into everything that's about to happen, quick 10-minute break. Sound good?
Okay.
Sound good, everybody?
Yeah, sure.
All right. See you guys back. See you guys in 10. Smoke if you got them. Dillon.
Yeah, it was. Am I allowed to move and attack now?
Well, now that everybody's back, I'm going to ask what's going to happen, and then we're going to.
No, you're good. You're good. The joke was, no, I'm good. I just wanted to do my turn.
I do want a quick retcon on my starting a raging song too. That I pulled out the loot and I looked at the boys and said, "So, murder time."
I would like to use
Yes, Rico.
the
Boo.
Hammer of Justice.
I think we can agree not to attack Luculla while she's bound.
Yes.
If she happens to get in the way,
We don't know what the deal with her is. They could have used her image to scare the kids, so they had a fall person.
The boys have been through a
I don't
lot.
know.
They might be confused. What I do know is that we are free to beat the shit out of these cultists.
So, can we get our rage on?
Let's go, boys.
I want to crank up a raging song and try to
I
charge
don't think I've rolled higher than a 10.
the first
Okay,
one.
no,
I
I've
believe.
rolled higher than a 10 occasionally.
Yeah, I mean, you rolled high enough to hit the devil that one time, and he had an AC of 23.
Flat-footed?
It'd be
Well,
kinda
well,
tough
I, was
to
like, I can check because you rolled a 26 to hit the guy. And you're right, flat-footed it would have been lower by a couple points. Yeah, but pretty much, if you guys are going to go in there, as soon as you guys pass through the doors, I'm going to consider it initiative. So,
Yeah, can I start a raging song and charge?
what the hell just happened?
I think I just died for a second, but I'm back.
I'm gonna sneak attack where if we start up and then charge in.
By do you mean the actual charge action, or are you just going to like run in?
I was going to try to. I want to start a raging song before combat and see if they're distracted by it or not, and then try to charge
Well,
it.
they're in there like chanting and doing culty shit.
Solid. So yeah, I want to try to start up a raging song and begin a charge at the closest cultist I can
Do
get.
you hear
to.
that? Do you hear that sound? It's a faint hookah chaka, hookah
Ooga
hookah
chaka,
chaka.
ooga, ooga, ooga chaka, ooga.
Ooga chaka.
I can't stop this raging.
Deep inside of me.
Whoa, this is going on YouTube. You guys can't sing any more of that tune.
Yeah, we're gonna get copyright
no, it's,
strike.
no,
It's so
I mean,
good.
I mean,
Copyright struck.
as long as it's less than 15 seconds, we should be pretty good.
Oh, good.
Nah, dude, it's like 3 seconds nowadays.
Well, to,
Like,
well,
what
to
the
be
heck?
fair, both of us were singing it pretty horribly.
Nah, it was so perfect.
I was barbarian. Barbaritone? Thank you.
All right.
And then I'm gonna run to charge.
All right.
Yeah, I think.
Come with me, Tib'resh.
Oh, hold on. a
Hey,
second.
I'm gonna try to
And
beckon him to come with me in a like. Wait! Before we do this, Tib'resh, what if we linked arms and we ran full speed, just on either side of a guy, and just dunked him on down?
So he's got a
I'm
clothesline
sorry.
forward.
I can only do things 6 seconds apart from every other person near me.
I forgot the world worked like that.
Tib'resh says, looking directly at the camera.
Red Rover, send the Ravens right over. Come with me, pal.
Okay.
I have rolled my initiative roll.
All right, and cultist turn. Well, Christ. Damn it.
Here's how we'll know if Luke is shitting us. If Luke gives Luculla a turn, then she's the bad guy.
Did I get a sneak attack and a charge? Is that
You got, that would be the surprise round.
hell yes?
And which one are you attacking? One or two?
The topmost one.
Okay. As a reminder, Cultist 1 is the one that you've seen before.
Alright, so 22 to hit.
Oh, yeah.
Oh wait, 23.
Here's the
One
thing.
from raging.
Either will
Two from
hit.
charging.
Oh,
8. Yeah.
well, the charging increases it by 2, but it decreases your AC by 2. That's gonna
Yeah,
matter for
shit.
these people.
So yeah, it's AC's down by 3 right now. But so D6 of total strength.
Oh no,
plus
you've still
base
got an
attack
AC
bonus.
of 20. Whatever will you do?
Yeah. Strength, base attack bonus, 2 from charging, 1 from rage.
And what are you attacking with?
My gore.
Then yes.
So 14 points of damage coming in. In
Well,
a running, jumping tusk at him.
well, it hits. Oh, wait. Was 15 your initiative? Okay, well, it's okay. 22 hits and the 14 damage. You come in gore, it's just like, just...
Don't hurt the pastry lady.
Yeah, you come in and you just gore her right between her shoulder blades. She's like, ow! Flickie, you're up.
All right, so I don't trust any of these people. What's the radius on Fireball again?
Big enough to hurt me.
How about a 20-foot radius? Dylan, let me...
Yeah, it's a 20-foot radius, so...
Dylan, let me illustrate what that's going to look like.
That's not really...
But what if... Awesome.
Nope, it gets bigger.
Yeah, it looks about...
Awesome.
Fireball would be that big.
All right. Sugtok's about to take a big L. All right.
Sorry, Shattersong, that's just how it goes.
Sometimes
That's how it'd be on these streets.
Sometimes
If it was a
do.
Telltale game, there's just a Sugtok will remember this.
I mean, you'll
Except
be
the will
fine.
is all caps.
One
Sugtok will be
fireball
physically scarred by
One
this.
fireball is not going to kill you.
No, it's just going to piss me off.
Well, then, let's see. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Then, we'll leave Tim up there for now.
Wait, did I not get a turn? Why is Flickie going?
I got surprise round.
Oh, wait.
Yeah, but my initiative is higher than his.
Sorry, that's what it was. Sorry.
Okay.
I assumed surprise round. Sorry. Tenebrae gets to go.
Wait,
then Flickie gets
if
to
it's
go.
a surprise round, then yeah, I would still. Then Tib'resh would get his part of the surprise round to 15, and then I would go.
Okay.
So
I didn't know who was doing what.
Well, I mean, Sugtok took an action, so now we're all locked in the initiative order.
Yeah.
So starting where Sugtok is, Tib'resh would get to do something, and then it would go to the top
Right.
of the normal round.
That's right. Okay.
You want to do anything?
Of course I do. I want to do so many things. But mostly, I'm just gonna walk right up to this guy and slap my monastic raps and punch him in the face.
It's a her. They're all women.
Them, her. Yes, her.
This is an equal opportunity dungeon.
It's the Batman line. The fist of justice is unisex.
And that is certainly what I think is going to happen. I think a 20, and that is 6 damage because of the monastic reps.
That's right. Your raps. So you come on in and you just come in with your fist and because are you arguing it up or not?
I am sorry. I did not specifically shout Argot.
I already counted the 2. That's why I'm asking. But you just basically just come in and you just like donkey punch her in the back of the neck. But whatever she was chanting, she goes instead. She's disrupted as all hell. All right, Tenebrae, you're up.
All right, we're gonna go here, and then we're gonna whip this one.
Did Tib'resh accept the rage? Does Tenebrae accept the rage? Important questions.
Well, I have to decide now that it's my turn.
Yeah, because Tib'resh, did you take my rage?
Yeah, I forgot that was going on. I would have had I known. I don't necessarily think it's fair to take it after the fact. If
It would be an additional point of damage. It's not that big of a deal.
It's 1 on damage and -1 to your AC
Sure.
until the next turn when you decide.
Yeah, that's fine with me. I would take the Raging Song.
I'll have to turn it down for now. This
Sugtok notices.
That hits. All non-lethal, I assume.
Yes. And then,
Wait, 21 points?
yeah.
Yeah, unconscious.
That was the whip.
That was the whip.
You whipped her in the face. There's a little spurt of blood, then she falls out over.
All right, well, that's my
getting-
turn.
Oh, that happened. Okay, Flickie, now you can move in. And when you tell me what you're doing, remember you're muted.
He hears the voice of Palpatine in his ears. Do it.
What do you want to do with this day-old meat? Stew it. What should we do with these beans from Colombia? Brew it. Palpatine, what should I do with the stick of Bubble Double? Chew it.
Palpatine, what was that show about men dressing up like ladies? Rue it.
I am going. That's good. I am going to. Sorry. Jesus Christ. I am going to cast. God damn. I'm gonna shoot Ray of Frost near Lucola's head, but not like at her, but enough to see if the reaction is angry or confused. Like if she's trying to fool us or not.
Okay, so you're going to make your attack roll, and then you're going to make me a sense motive check.
I bet. 18?
For your sense motive?
No, for the attack.
Now, since you're not trying to hit her, you're just trying to hit something near her. This ray of frost hits the altar just below her.
And then my sense motive is, nat 20, 22.
She's definitely surprised that there's a ray of frost coming at her.
But can I tell if she's like, if we've like picked up on her ruse, or like what am I getting off her?
It's hard to tell from across the cathedral.
Damn it.
Even with a nat 20, it's hard to tell at this distance.
Okay, then in that case, I get Tim the Hawk to, let's see, what is the, dang it, never mind. Okay, well, I'm just going to get him into the room. And then it's my turn.
All right. It's the cultist's turn. This one is going to take a step back and hold out her hand towards Sugtok and yell at him to flee. So I need you to make me a will save.
Do I get a boost to will saves
Yes.
from Raging Song?
Yeah, it's
All
plus
right, so
one
it's
right now.
+1, so I've got a +6 total. I put a T in front of the roll, so it was Troll D20.
Okay. All right. She says flee, and you're like, fuck you.
Fuck off!
All right. And then this one. Oh, and also, now that they've turned around, this cultist, the one that just commanded you, is wearing a mask, it looks like. It appears to be made of, like, amber and jade, which looks like a grinning, devilish visage with long, like, ears or whatnot coming out the side. It looks like very ritualistic as far as masks go. Anyway, this one 5 steps over here, pulls out a wand, and now I need Tib'resh to make me a will save.
Let's go. 21.
You feel a tingle on your skin, and then it just as quickly disappears.
Can I tell whether it was effective or not? I was just
Well,
tingled.
consider the fact that after a second after waving it at you, she's like, "Uh-oh." I think that should tell you everything you need to know. Sugtok, you're up. Tib'resh, you're on deck.
I got thick skin. It's from my dad's side.
I'm going to 5-step, saying, "Die, please," and go in for a full round attack. So we're gonna gore.
Fortunately, that's not going to hit, even with your bonuses.
It's the +5 +3. Because the +3 from base attack bonus.
Yes.
Well, I don't know if it's calculating. I don't care.
You rolled a 3 and it's +8.
Do I, from the hits before, feel like 2d4 might be enough to be worth salvaging this?
Didn't you use your last one last time?
I've got 3 per day at level 5.
Oh, right. Then you've got one second level slot left if you want to use it.
I won't on the first. And then so 1d20 plus. It's just +8 because of improved, right?
Yes. But you're only doing half your strength damage, so only +2 on the damage roll. That does hit.
Okay. So hoof 1 hits.
That's not right. You rolled a 4, but it should only be +2, so that's 6 damage.
Oh no, that was for the second hoof. I was trying to handle it.
Then no, that one doesn't hit.
So roll the 4 plus 2.
Okay.
3 points a hoof.
She appears to have some pretty padded thighs, so you know she's going to have one hell of a bruise from that kick, but she's still standing. Tib'resh, you're up.
Yum.
All right. Tib'resh is going to attempt to. Tib'resh is going to improved grapple. This guy right here. I want to. What?
Oh, it's a woman, but go ahead.
Sorry. Yes, the guy, person, enemy is what the main issue is. I will grapple this woman and hold her by the neck.
Combat
and
maneuver.
I'm trying to remember my combat maneuver bonus.
Your combat maneuver bonus should be your base attack bonus, which is +5.
No. I have it written. Yes. Okay. Awesome. 8. Fuck. That should be +2 because of my bonus with improved grapple, so 12 for what that's worth.
As you go in for that, she sees it and leans out of the way as you get air.
Whiff. Damn it.
You're thinking of like, you know what, maybe that was too... You're going for it's like, wait, it's too strong. It's more like a punch, and you pull back at like the last second, and you just don't get anything.
Maybe I should unarget my fists.
Also, yes, because you wouldn't... Yeah, you would have to like...
It would be yeah.
But anyway,
Okay.
Tenebrae, you're up. Flickie, you're on deck.
Okay, question. If I move here, do I count as being flanking with Tib'resh? With the whip?
Do your whip mastery feats let you threaten like that?
Well, flanking, I don't have to be threatening to flank. I just have to attack someone else who's I have to attack a target that someone else is threatening across. Because when you make an attack with a whip, it's at 15 feet. You don't threaten that whole range, but you can still attack.
If I remember correctly, flanking is from the center of your space to the center of their space and saying where it passes through. So the answer would be yes if you were one more square to the right.
Okay, but then my question is, would the pillar prevent me from attacking?
Yes.
See,
No. The pillar is small enough that you can still see the cultist. The cultist would just have cover.
Okay.
Half cover. It's a small pillar.
Yeah, that's 25. I can make that. Okay. So I'm gonna move.
So basically, the flanking and the cover would cancel each other out.
Okay.
Yeah, that hits. Non-lethal.
Yes.
And down she goes.
But I didn't even get to type my reduced hidden strike.
Well, you did 7 points of damage with a whip. That's not nothing.
I did 15 points of damage with the whip.
Base damage with a whip.
That's true.
All right. Flickie, you're up. There's only one conscious cultist remaining, and the one in the mask.
I want to know what they're doing. Dillon's muted.
Sorry, I didn't realize I was muted. I move forward, and before I take my other action, I get Tim the Hawk to swing on this cultist.
Miscommunication and
Give me a
anger.
second.
And you do not want to be in the bottom two again.
This is a chance for you guys to kind of reset.
Yes,
New challenge. How do you feel about the challenge this week?
I feel good because I am obsessed with space.
Tim hits with the second one and gets a nice gash across this cultist. Not across the like through her scalp and her hair.
Okay.
For a point of damage.
I see me and Tim communicate, and Tim's like, yo, it's her scalp. And I go, all right. And I shoot acid splash at the top of her head to try and get it into her brain.
This game doesn't end until Flickie melts a person's brain.
I only rolled a 16. Does that even hit?
Yes.
Oh, okay. 5.
Unfortunately, the gash is like it's not a gash. It's a scratch. It's not like you like split her head in twain or anything. So there's not exactly any way your acid is getting into the gray matter. But it is enough to kill this one. Basically, kind of like the sizzling in the whole, Crown for a King scene from Game of Thrones, except without gold, it's acid.
Oh, gross.
And she falls down.
Damn!
And she falls down.
Disgusting.
That almost got on me.
Flickie, grab that mask. I'm going to begin to. Luculla is not gagged. Is she able to speak right now?
Yeah, she's not gagged. She's like, it's you. Please, get me out of here.
It is me, but I have to tell you, we've heard some really weird shit about you in the last 15 minutes, few minutes. Can you please tell me that you're not evil and you're not a part of this? Why are you on this altar?
Well, and also, she does not have her eye patch on or anything, or her gloves, so you can see that she does have claws and multicolored eyes like the rest of the changelings and whatnot. She says, well, I go about hiding myself, what I truly am up there, and I found others in the city, and I thought, I could finally find, someone to be with who were like me and whatnot. So I only joined about, a few days ago, but apparently they just wanted someone else to sacrifice to their dark goddess.
I'm gonna sense motive. I really wanted to see if I can judge if she's telling the truth. My sense motive is fucking fantastic. So 28.
You remember that the twins said that they were captured, at least a couple of weeks ago by Luculla bringing her back to her shop. Yet Luculla said that she had only just joined up with them a couple days ago. So there's a very strong part of you that feels that Luculla is bullshitting you.
This is why I wanted to shoot a fireball, but you all said no.
We don't attack first.
Why
Why are you bound, Luculla?
I don't recall saying no.
This timeline doesn't add up, okay? We just met two kids. Oh, wait, hold on. Their days are off by a few days. No, wait. Yeah, it still adds up. Luculla, you're not telling us the truth, and I need to know the truth because you've served me very well, and I'm not.
Served you very well.
What? She's giving me a lot
pastries are
of great
good.
food. I need to understand what's going on here. Be truthful with me. You know me.
She's laying there looking around at the lot of you and just like her eyes darting back and forth.
We know you're lying.
And I was trying to be nice. And I need a will save from all of you.
I fucking told you I should have fucking shot a fireball into this goddamn room. Okay.
She is still bound, though, right?
Probably not.
As she does the will save, as apparently there's just, as she comes up, it just looks like there's little bits of rope tied around her wrists, like bracelets that looked like they were bound when laying on other bits of rope, as she goes and clutches at something underneath her clothing. Everybody let me know if you got a 13 or higher on your will save.
Check.
Yep.
Melee.
Yep.
Yeah, I got a 25.
So you all take only half damage from this.
Oh. God damn it, guys.
Okay, so I wish you guys could see what I rolled here, because it's going to be too dark if I bring the camera down. So what's half of 19? That would be 9.
Yeah, or 9.5.
9. Yeah, you all take 9 points of damage, and you just feel like there's this like something just like grabs and tugs at your souls or whatnot as she spins off the table with her 5-foot step over here and draws from underneath her clothing whatnot what appears to be a sickle.
You said it was 9 points?
9 points.
Damn it.
Is it new initiative or?
We're gonna keep the same initiative, but now she's gonna roll hers. Really? Really? You're wasting a nat 20 on initiative?
She's using a nat 20 on initiative.
I know, but she only has a +1 to initiative. Anyway, that's her surprise round for this, so Tib'resh technically gets to go first.
Great. Okay.
I am going to get. The changelings are still unconscious, but I'm just going to move them to the GM layer to get them out of the way for you guys.
Well, I am going to take a real quick 5 up into this space. Yell, Arget! Oh, no, wait, hold on. I'm going to slap my chest first and then yell, Arget! Activating my wraps and perform a super duper Arget punch on this motherfucker.
Isn't she on the ground and you're on the raised surface or lowered surface?
Yeah, you're on the
How
stage.
high is it?
I'd say about 3-4 feet difference. I'll just say 4 feet.
Is that going to keep him from making an attack? I guess he could still kick into that square.
Hey,
Yeah, but that wouldn't have
Oh.
the Arget bonus.
well, here's the thing. Roger, since he's a monk, I figure he can do some way to getting his fist down there. Anybody else I would consider that for, but monks are weird this way.
Tib'resh crouches low and unleashes an Arget punch that is just mere inches above the ground downwards towards Luculla over the edge of the stage. Fucking A.
Well, the stage is throwing you off because as you go down to try to swing at her, unfortunately the altar gets in the way and stops your movement early, so you swing a little bit above her head.
Damn it. Luculla! I can't believe you did this!
Sugtok, you're up.
That was acrobatics to try to tumble through his face without AOO.
Correct.
Assuming I take one.
Yeah, she swings the sickle at you. Yeah, this is gonna
I'm not raging right now, so it's 23.
natural 20, rolling to confirm. Another natural 20. It's a damn fucking shame she's weak as fuck. You take 6 points of damage from the sickle.
Ooh.
I love it when Luke openly declares his willingness to kill the fuck out of us at any moment.
And
That's why technically I am playing everybody in this adventure who ever tries to kill you.
once I plant right here, I'm I'm going to cast defense. No, I'm not going to cast defensively. Well, yeah, I guess I have to cast defensively if I want to use the.
She just used her AOO on you. That's the thing.
Yeah,
Awesome. Then I'm going to pull
fresh
a
out of the oil
scroll
unless she's
of
got-
blistering investigative, and then I use its intimidate roll against her, which I think is 9. 11. A 19 to intimidate by going, bitch.
Okay, so she's she got one round of that, and so roll me your D10.
4 points of fire.
Okay. She's on fire.
And I'm going to use a free action to yell light her up to the guys.
All right, Tenebrae, you're up.
All right, we're gonna move here, and then we're gonna whip around Tib'resh.
That will not hit.
That is not a hit.
Even with flanking, that will not hit.
That was so loud. Jesus.
What was that?
Oh, you know what?
The whip crack.
You know what? It occurs to me that I forgot to do something. Hold on. Fail. Okay, so here's the thing. I forgot that they're unconscious and within range, and they both failed. So the changeling cultists that are unconscious both die from the pulsive blast that you guys all saved against.
No.
Brilliant.
So they're now all officially dead. Sorry. Forgot to account for that. Anyway, so that's that. Flickie, you're up.
Okay,
She is there underneath Tibresh's bars.
Okay. Move back up a little bit. And then I'm going to reach back and do an all-time classic and say ice to meet you as I blast her with Ray of Frost. Oh, God. Ooh, 20, and that 20 for the hit, plus 3 is 23.
Roll to confirm.
Okay. 10. Did not happen.
Okay, well then roll your damage.
Plus 2 is 5.
All right. She looks
I
like
yell at her, "You were the chosen one!" as I blast her with Ray of Frost.
I am Mahathallah's chosen.
I wanted something different.
It's now her turn. She is going to come over here.
There it was.
Oh, she's gonna tumble, so I'm gonna roll for it. What's her stats? Where are they? All right, that's a 21 against anybody's CMD. If 20, if you got,
I do need to know what path she's taking.
21 is my CMD.
that path.
Well, if she's taking that, then yes, I would, because I do threaten this square.
Yeah, so
But I
would
don't
also.
threaten these squares.
all right. So who has a CMD of 21 or higher?
I do.
Yo.
Okay, so the two of you get your attack. The two of you get your attacks of opportunity on her.
I believe that's
Is it
me?
still flanking for the attack?
Yes, because it's when she's leaving the square. Tib'resh misses. Sugtok botches.
Actually, no. My CMD is only 19, so
Okay. All right. And then Lakola holds up her hands and they start glowing with energy.
Damn, she's fast for a kindly woman.
I think it's time I showed you who you're up against. Tib'resh, you're up. Sugtok, it's your turn. Sorry. Tib'resh,
Dib is up, I'm
you're
on deck.
You're up. Yeah, it's your turn next.
Gotcha, boss.
she's just grandstanding.
I don't know. I don't know if anyone can try to roll a spellcraft check to see what's going on.
Does anyone want to do that before? Okay.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Tib'resh,
I don't have
as
a
someone's doing this spell check, is obviously preparing to leap off of the stage.
Okay. Well, they can make
That is
15?
a 31.
Flickie recognizes what appears to be conjuration magic.
Oh.
Uh-oh. I think she's about
Shit,
to summon
Tib'resh
something,
says,
boys.
leaping from the stage. And moving to right here.
Okay.
But not through it. And doing a good old Arcade Punch! Fucking balls.
Nope.
Okay.
Sugtok, care to try?
Yeah.
Oh, hold on. Oh, by the way, Garrett, I looked this up. The 1d10 is the initial damage from the spell, and being on fire causes 1d6 points per turn. So
Okay, so she takes 1d, or she took 1d6.
she did after I just rolled it. Yes. So she
Okay.
she took her d6 points of fire damage.
Cool. 5,
Oh,
10.
and then the fire goes out because it only lasted for a round, and she is no longer demoralized.
20, 25, 30. If I'm right here, I can't hit her easily, or she's got
decent cover from the pillar. Around there.
it's going to be the same thing. All right. So I'm going to get to right here. And can I draw my halberd as I'm moving?
No, because you gave it to one of the twins.
Oh, shit. I did. And it's a standard action to transform my loot.
No, it's no action to transform your loot. You just have to say the command word.
Oh, bet. Then as I'm walking up to her, I'm going to do this kind of like dramatic spin around swooshing motion while shouting "Alak" to Swallowtail to turn it into an axe and come down with a cleave.
All right. Let's see what happens.
D20 plus 8.
Nope. Your flourish causes you to spin a little bit too far, and you make a lovely little gash in this pillar next to her.
No! And I'm going to use my last spell, 2d4, for an extra 5. So
15 will not hit either.
Fuck! So I'm going to come down and whiff it, spin around again, and like I'm slightly almost stuck in the pillar.
All right, Tenebrae, you're up.
All right. Sugtok is flanking with me, so we're gonna do the thing.
Oh, that's gonna hurt. Non-lethal, I think.
With the
Yeah.
+2 from flanking, would that have done it?
No.
17 doesn't hit.
I am not helping you flank because I'm not threatening her square. You're threatening her square, and I happen to be able to make an attack because I have the whip.
Yeah.
I have to take another feat to actually threaten within my whip range, which
Very nice.
I'm getting to it. I'll get to them. And apparently I can't type and talk to the WoW. Okay.
All right. Please hold. I have to make a concentration check. Okay, I'm happy I'm rolling my nat 20s, but I wish I was rolling them on damage rolls. So, yeah. She does not lose the spell.
Okay. That is my turn.
She does take 10 points of non-lethal damage, I assume.
Yes.
Okay. Flickie, you're up.
All right. I back up and I say, it's electric, and I shoot Jolt at her.
All right, make the attack roll.
17.
Just hits.
Okay. And then 8.
8 damage. All right.
Yeah.
None. Okay, it's not a natural 20, but she maintains concentration. 16 plus required shit.
Damn it.
Alright. The concentrate. Okay, so the magic.
But she takes that damage, though, correct?
She took the damage. You hit her. She's like,
Okay.
well, you made a valiant attempt, but let's say hello to my little friend.
Fuck.
Do you think it's scripted?
Oh my god.
In the air between her and Flickie emerges this massive wasp that just seems more twisted and evil than any sort of bug-like vermin any of you guys have ever seen.
What the fuck?
Well, that's not good.
Well, pardon me, I need to pull up a stat block so I know what initiative to roll. Okay. Duh. All right. And then she 5 steps over here. And there's more energy in her hands as she holds it over her head and then bathes herself in energy as some of her wounds appear to knit together.
Damn it.
You dare challenge me in the temple of my own goddess? You fools! Sugtok, you're up. Tib'resh, you're on deck. Wait, sorry, that should be the other way around. Tib'resh, you're up. Sugtok, you're on deck.
Oh, shit. Okay. Well then, I'm going to 5-foot step and flurry of blows. Oh boy. You know what? I'll just calculate the shock damage after.
Still clicking on the syntax error.
No, I fixed the error. I forgot not to use /R in brackets. But flurry of blows does the no. You know what? I'm going to slap my chest real quick, and I'm gonna do the classic Tib'resh triple combo, spending 1 of my key points. And doing a triple flurry of blows, the second being a hammer blow. And we are going to
and the wraps are on what?
And the wraps are on the hammer blow.
Okay. That one does not hit.
Does not hit. Second one, hammer blow.
Does not hit.
Shit. And third.
Does not hit.
Wow! Triple whiff. I can't believe you did this to us, Lucala.
How sweet of you, Tib'resh. Pulling your punches. Sugtok, you're up.
Can I 5-step around the pole to get right there?
No, the pole kind of prevents that.
Okay. So I'm going to 5-step to here and say, I said, bitch, and go for a full round attack action.
All right, Gore misses.
Hoof 1.
Hoof misses.
Wow.
Hoof misses.
Nothing.
All right.
This old broad is flexible.
I'm sitting here in front of this giant wasp watching both of my teammates like whiff super hard across the battlefield, and I'm like, Uh-oh.
Which, by the way, Flickie, this giant wasp has a relatively, like, its stinger's like the size of a fucking sword, and it's coming right at you. Natural 20.
Jesus.
But 3 plus, no, 9 does not confirm.
You guys remember that night we got all those critical hits? This is karmic retribution.
All right, that's the wrong die. Flickie takes 9 points of damage, and I need a fortitude save.
Fortitude. Oh, give me something good, baby. Ooh, 21.
Okay. You still take the 9 damage, though.
Yikes, that drops me down to a hot 15. Let's see.
Tenebrae.
Is the giant wasp flying?
Somewhat, but it's within range of the ground because it had to try to stab someone standing on the ground.
Right, but I'm just wondering if it's actually like flying any sort of distance above the ground.
At this point, you would say that it's probably around 5-6 feet off the ground. 4 or 5 feet off the ground because its ass has to reach Flickie.
Okay, then we are gonna make a ranged touch attack, and I'm gonna toss a tanglefoot bag at the fiendish giant wasp.
Uh-oh. Whiff, damn you. Whiff.
So touch attack is just my bad plus dex.
Hey, Dillon, can you mute yourself?
Oh, my bad. I didn't realize I wasn't muted.
God damn it, Roger. Okay, refresh my memory on Tanglefoot bags.
It becomes entangled. It takes a -2 on attack rolls and a -4 penalty to dex. Since it's flying, it's not stuck to the ground, but it needs to make a 15 reflex save or be unable to fly. And if it fails that, then it falls.
Reflex, you say. What's the save DC? Because I rolled a high teen.
It's 15.
Aha! I rolled a 17.
Okay, so it does. But it is still entangled.
Which is the condition, yeah.
Yes. So move to pull that out. Standard toss it. That's my turn.
Move at half speed. -4 to dex, -2 to attack rolls. Okay. Alrighty then. Valiant effort. It's the wasp's wings start getting like gummed up with whatever's there in the Tanglefoot bag, but he hit right kind of below where the wasp's wings connect. So it's affecting it, but not enough to stop it from flying. Flickie, it's now your turn.
Okay, let's see. Oh, this isn't looking good.
You guys neglected to play zone defense.
Oh, jeez. It's too close for fireball because I don't want to immolate myself.
Well, I think it reaches only 5 foot, so if you want a 5 foot step away, you can do that. And I will,
okay,
if I remember correctly, if you kill the caster, the summoned creature disappears. It doesn't stick around.
I actively think you guys are working on that.
Are we?
Well,
okay.
2 of you are trying.
Well, then I 5 foot step backwards to get out of his
Working
space.
on it. We're not being very successful.
And then, oh, goodness gracious.
Great balls of fire.
I guess I'm going to do it. I am going to roll. I'm going to shoot a scorching. Can I shoot like here? 1 second.
Didn't you use all your scorching rays by now?
I did. You're right. That was the last one. Oh, don't I have a scroll though? That's what I meant. 1 second. Yeah, I have a scroll of level 3 scorching ray.
Okay, I guess we'll go with that.
Sorry, I'm gonna shoot it at the lady.
Okay.
Oh, wow. Okay, so let's see. Ooh, that's a 20, baby. Okay, confirm. Give me an 18. Give me a 19. An 18, no! Wait, I get a bonus on that, don't I? Nah, but it doesn't matter.
You confirm.
Oh, I confirm?
Yeah.
Oh, sick. Okay. So now I guess I'm just going to do this one in the chat. /roll 8d6.
Well, that hurts.
I hold the empty scroll down and all my hair is like blown backwards, like Phoenix Wright style.
Well, that would certainly do it. It strikes you, she's like, ah! Ugh. I'm going to make all of you.
She's not dead, though?
I'm going to make all of you pay for
Oh,
this.
Jesus Christ. Wait, I'm not. Oh, never mind. I was going to have Tim do something, but it's not important.
She takes a 5-foot step back, casts something, and then disappears. Tib'resh, you're up.
What the fuck? Can I... Oh, man. Can I look around real hard for her? For any traces?
Perception check.
30.
The room still smells the same, and considering the way she disappeared, it seems very similar to what happened when those cultists drank those potions. So you're utterly convinced that she did not teleport. You're fairly certain she's just invisible.
Yeah, throw dust on her or something.
Alright, guys, she's around here somewhere. I'm going to... I'm gonna hold an action... and prepare myself to strike the next time I am striked at.
Okay. You don't want to go attack the wasp?
Shit, I keep forgetting that he is dealing with
How
a
can you
giant
forget
wasp
that?
in
It's the
corner.
biggest thing in the room.
Yeah, that would actually be really sick if you guys didn't leave me with 15 health to contend with this wasp.
Sure. I'm gonna run up to this wasp instead. And give him the good old Argent Punch.
That hits.
Damn it, I didn't slap my things. So yeah, that does that. I am also getting Raging Song, I think, is still happening, so extra 1 damage.
That is correct. Alright, that happens. Sugtok.
I am going to use Spell Kenning.
It's going to take you an entire round to cast this, so the spell will take effect at the beginning of your next turn in the initiative. Because that's how spell kenning works.
The process of my casting glitter dust on the area is going to be me singing, despite all my rage, I am still, etc., for copyright reasons.
Okay. All right.
Well, remember that, so once you've completed casting, then you can pick the area that you're going to cast it at. So, you don't necessarily need to pick where you're going to cast Glitter Dust until the beginning of your next turn when you've actually finished completing the spell.
Okay.
The range is 110 feet.
And what I know, but
Or
what's
100 feet plus 10 per level, so 150 feet.
So you have no problem with range here. It's just the area of effect where your glitter bomb goes off.
Are the boys able to like shield their eyes?
Well, she's going to be able to run from where she is now by the time you finish it.
Shit.
Which is why I'm saying you will have to put it somewhere.
Okay, yeah, I guess instead of doing that, I'm gonna take a big sniff in and see if I can smell out the sweet pastry goodness on her.
As far as the sweet pastry goodness is concerned...
Or demon badness.
No, with your scent, you do still smell the lingering scent of blackberry tarts. And it seems to still be coming from the same square that she was in before she disappeared.
Which is approximately 10 feet in front of me. Can I charge that square?
No, because you would only move the 5 feet to get here.
Okay, well
You can step up and swing at it.
I'm gonna step up and swing at what I smell.
All right, now I'm gonna let you know, because she's invisible, you have a % chance of missing. So for every attack, you have to make a D percentile roll, and if you roll 51 or higher, then the attack has a chance. Then you make the attack as normal. If you roll 50 or lower, then you would just miss. So
not that it's gonna matter, but of course I get the fucking 100 on the percentile die. Eat my fucking ass.
Hey, it's good you're doing it here instead of me having to roll it on an event, because those would be bad events like Inquisitions and shit.
Yeah, but 13 to hit.
You did not make contact.
I think it's here, guys. Stay alive, Flickie.
Is that just the one attack?
Oh, it was a 5-step. Yeah, so I'll do D20 plus 8 again. So 17 a hit and 22, but then roll D100, 70 and 22.
Neither of your hits make contact.
Damn.
Yeah, because it's higher than 18 AC. Fuck off. All right, that's my turn.
It's the Wasp's turn. And speaking of turn... Alright, so... Whoop, stat block went away. Alright, Tib'resh, coming at ya. Coming in from downtown. 24 to hit.
Hits.
You take 11 points of damage, and I need a fortitude save.
Bad.
You take a point of dexterity damage. So your dexterity drops by 1. Just make a note of it somewhere. Don't actually change your dexterity score. Just make a note that it's dropped by 1, and if that changes,
there's a space for it in here.
Oh, okay. All right. Oh, yeah, you're doing one of those.
Fellas, I don't feel so good.
As this sword-sized stinger comes at you, it gets you right in the tricep, and it feels something coursing through your blood. Tenebrae.
Alrighty. We are going to fish out of our other pocket a flask of Alchemist's Fire. And we're going to chuck that baby right here.
Okay.
So that's another range touch. But it's range touch on the square. I'm not actually throwing it at her. So she's only going to get the splash damage.
Splash damage of 1 point.
Actually, I guess if I don't throw it at her, she's not... The whole point is to set her on fire so we can see her. So yeah, I guess I do have to try to throw it at her.
All right, so make me your percentile first.
Okay.
Okay. So now make me the attack roll. Well, well. So
Sorry. Shave 2 off of the. No, then never mind. No, I did it right. Okay.
Okay. Now, the concealment roll was on the low side, so you missed. So I need you to roll me a D8.
Okay.
Oh, okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, so it lands it. Okay, so since you missed, because concealment roll, it lands in this square. So Sugtok and Tim the Hawk both take a point of fire damage.
Wait, which square is it?
Over here. You threw it at this square.
I threw it in this square, the one that has the question mark on it.
Oh, this one. Oh, never mind.
Yeah.
1, 2. Oh, then it lands right on Sugtok. So that 20 touch, I think, hits Sugtok's touch AC.
Anything about not getting flat-footed because of the feetsy feet?
Unfortunately, it's not a matter of being flat-footed. It's your touch AC. That's a different.
Well,
matter.
no,
Yeah,
but it only it doesn't reevaluate my hit against him. It just deals splash damage to the square it lands in, and then everything adjacent to it.
Oh, okay.
It only deals direct damage on a hit.
Oh, okay. Never mind. The Sugtok, you only take a point of fire damage.
Okay, cool.
But everything within 5 feet of that also takes a point of fire damage.
I'm aware. He's just still invisible.
Okay.
The note.
That
has
is
been
my-
taken.
I want to believe that the throw was perfect, and I just punched it midair because I got distracted by it.
Oops.
Nothing can get over your head. Your reflexes are too powerful.
Sorry, bud.
Flickie, you're up. Sorry, invisibility's weird. I'm sorry.
I am going to wait a second.
Do it, Flickie. You know
I'm gonna back up to wait. Why can't I? Whoops. I am gonna back up to over here, and then I'm gonna shoot a fireball at this square right here.
Are you sure?
That's gonna
Can you
hit.
show us the,
That's gonna hit
radius of the
literally.
fireball
No, that's
again?
gonna hit everybody in the room. If he hits it there, it's gonna hit almost everybody in the room.
Dillon, for the record, fireball has to be centered on a intersection. So if you fire it there, it's
this is the
We wanna
side
be
of the
in-
fireball.
That's the fireball? Is
You'll
the
hit
green
everybody. Yeah.
Thing?
I
Is
know,
he
I-
aiming it towards the door?
I was planning on shooting it to the space to the left of the question mark.
Okay, so if you centered it on,
yeah, Dillon, you can't
That
target a space. You have to
intersection
target
right
an
there.
intersection.
Okay, then
So
you
like, this
mean
intersection.
like this?
Yeah, like this intersection.
so like if you targeted it here, then it would hit the green circle.
Yeah.
which would get Sugtok and conceivably her.
Okay.
Wait,
I
there's
do
a
it.
way to hit the wasp and probably not me, right?
No.
You could,
Not with fireball.
Well, there's a way to hit the wasp, but not you. But it would also mean that
that,
Flickie nukes himself.
but it
and
would
Tib'resh.
it would also hit Flickie here if you did it this way.
This is the danger of fireball.
Well, then wait a minute. Then couldn't I move myself here and do that?
Do you want to do that and then aim it at this corner here?
Yeah, so that way Sugtok and me are safe, and I can still nail it and still get the wasp.
Well, from my understanding, I don't remember if she's here or where my question mark actually
The question
is.
mark's where I smelled her.
Okay.
I never said that. I said that she was still in the square where she disappeared. That we last saw her in. Whether or not you remember correctly is entirely incidental as far as your memory.
Yeah, I don't remember if I actually drew it in the right place or not. She might be there, or she might be one over here.
I'm still gonna do it. I shoot this fireball.
So, once you roll the dice, it's permanent. Is this where you want the fireball to be?
Yes, because I'm gonna hit the wasp for sure, and maybe her.
Yeah, because is fireball potentially more than 26 damage?
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
it could kill me.
It doesn't touch your square though. Isn't that
Right, if it hits me, it could kill me.
if he's aiming at the spot?
All right, Dylan, what is
Then
your,
I'm safe right now.
what is your spell DC for level 3 spells?
My spell DC for level 3 spells.
I'm fairly certain the wasp doesn't make it, but I rolled high enough on the die that I want to double check.
Well, are you factoring in the -4 dex penalty to that reflex?
It pretty much negates his reflex save of +2. So I'm going straight on the die roll here.
Where am I going for this on my sheet?
How about this? What your intelligence is +5 modifier, right?
Yes.
And it's a 3rd
Yes.
level spell, DC 18. The wasp fails. Roll me your 5d6 damage.
Oh, baby. Okay, I'm just gonna do it on here. Hey.
Jeez. That's awesome.
There was an eruption of fire inside this room. It's bright, it's loud, and it's really, really warm. And Flickie notices that for how much this conflagration is, the wasp and its like fiendish like skin and whatnot seems to shrug off a little bit of the fireball. It still takes a hefty amount of it, and there are cinders burning across its like insecty scales and other, wasp dust or whatever the hell bugs have. It's still there.
Do I notice if I got that
burning
chick?
bugs?
You consider the fact that it's a large explosion. It's not exactly like you would see her shadow in it or anything, so you're not sure if you got her or not.
So I didn't like Pompeii her into the wall or anything?
You did not see a blast shadow.
The bug would disappear if she was fully got. So if
we
she
gotta
got,
figure she's alive.
she might be a little got, but she's definitely alive.
Tib'resh, you're up.
All right.
Tib'resh, make me a fortitude save.
All right. Critical fail.
Okay.
Woo.
I don't think a critical fail has anything to do with poisons.
You take
Not in this edition.
You take 2 more points of dexterity damage.
Okay. So that's at a -4 now total.
You've only lost 3 points of dexterity.
3. Okay.
You one last time and 2
Oh,
right
I'm
now.
sorry. I've been doing that wrong. Hold on.
This is going to be affecting your reflex saves and your AC.
Yep.
It's a good thing.
Not
you use,
good.
It's a good thing you use strength to attack. Speaking of, your turn. Sugtok, you're on deck.
Yeah. Well, I'm really mad at this fucking giant bee motherfucker. And I have no idea where the lady went. So I'm gonna do flurry of blows. Just a regular flurry of blows. Oh wait, I can always designate one of these as a thing. So my second hit is going to be a style strike. With my hammer blow, sorry.
All right. Let's see what happens.
Number 1.
All right. Hit.
Fuck you, giant, fiendish, giant wasp.
And,
This is not cool.
as this particular hit lands on it, you pretty much take your metal fist, you punch it in the stinger, pushing the stinger back up into its body, and it freaks out a bit and then falls down to the ground and then just discorporates away.
Destroyed itself with its own fucking acid. Fuck you, giant bee. I don't like bugs.
Now we're going to be staying in initiative order because 1, possibility of invisibility, and 2, I still have to keep rolling for poison for Tib'resh for a few rounds.
I do have a question though. Since only one of my flurry of blows would have been used, would I be able to?
It still only counts. It's When you make multiple attacks, your first attack is the standard action, and when you make more, then you make the decision to upgrade it to the full round action. So
The full round.
with only the one attack
I can
made,
still move.
You can still move.
Okay. I am going to shoot. I'm going to hold on. I gotta do a quick measurement. I am going to stand in front of the doorway. I guess I can't completely block the doorway, but I'm going to spread my arms, taking up this entire space, trying to prevent any egress from this doorway.
All right. Sugtok, you're up.
I'm gonna pull out a scroll and yell, "Show yourself," and open the scroll to yell, "Coward," for a 17 intimidate blistering roll.
Is there a range for that?
It's things that can hear me, so within, I think it's 35 feet. Give me a second, I'm pulling it up.
Yeah, there's a.
It's a 30-foot radius.
Okay.
Yep. Does the air catch fire?
You see nothing catch fire.
Fuck.
Unless any of your allies suddenly become very scared of you. But I don't think that works that way.
Fuck. I don't think I have anything else I can do right now. Nope. I will, I guess, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. I'll come and stand next to Tib'resh.
Okay. Tenebrae, you're up.
All right, we're gonna hop down from the stage. 20, 25, 30, and we're gonna double move, so that's 40, 50, 55, 60 to here.
Okay. Flickie, you're up.
I'm going to see if Tim the Hawk can super hawk perceive her. See if I got to find her real quick.
All right. Looking around, Tim does not see her.
Fair. Okay. I'm going to drink a potion of Cure Light Wounds.
All right, that'll be 1d8 plus 1 healing.
A 22. That's it. That's my turn.
Alrighty then. No, hold on.
Well,
She's invisible, but she's still on the turn order. But since she's on the DM layer because she's invisible, only I can see her when it's her in the initiative order. So technically, it's her doing her stuff right now. I'm just double checking things. Yeah. All right. The three of you on interception duty. I'm going to need will saves from all three of you. And I'm also going to need double checking on what your alignments are. So,
chaotic neutral for me. 21 on the save.
Okay.
Oof.
Okay.
17 on the save, lawful good.
Tenebrae is chaotic neutral.
Okay. This is going to be very fun. Okay. You are. Oh yeah. All right.
It was 3 dice rolls, y'all. I'm nervous.
Okay. She pops back in existence over here as her hands are full of some sort of sickly green energy or whatnot that then emanates into a cloud, or at least like a puddle of like miasmic like evil surrounding the 3 of you. Icar is the only one who did not save, but okay, so I rolled that and you saved, so Tib'resh takes 9 points of damage.
Jesus.
Sugtok takes 4 points of damage. And Tenebrae takes 9 points of damage. Alright. And that's her turn when she's just like snarling at you like Tib'resh, you're up and I need a fortitude save. Okay. You take 1 more point of dexterity damage and you feel the poison start to recede from your system.
All right. Awesome. What kind of action does it take to chug a potion?
To draw it is a move, to pound it is a standard.
Shit.
But since you're not physically moving, you can still 5-foot step. If you actually want some lateral movement involved in this turn.
Yeah, I'm trying to think. Tib'resh hasn't been put in this position before.
It's like, now I know how Tenebrae felt.
Tib'resh is going to chug his potion of heal light wounds real quick, like
1d8 plus 1.
Whoops. Only healing 3 points of damage. And is going to back around this corner.
Alright. Sugtok, you're up. And don't forget to keep track of how many rounds your raging song has been going.
Oh no, it stopped at the end of the last combat.
Okay.
Or when we went to talk to her, I stopped it. I marked for 3.
Okay.
I 5, 10, 15, 20. I want to get the right here and pull out.
She does get the attack of opportunity if you do that.
Then I guess I will stop right here.
I mean, you can get
Oh
one.
wait, how does she get the AOL?
Because if
I guess I gotta go there.
because if you're moving through this square.
Corner. Yep. Can I cure moderate wounds on Tenebrae from this square?
Yes.
I'm gonna do that with one of my scrolls. That's 2d8 plus 5.
If you scribed it at caster level 5.
Then caster level.
You probably scribed the scroll at the
4.
lowest possible level.
Which is plus 4.
Yes, 2d8 plus 4.
So I'm gonna heal him up for 18.
That's nice.
18.
Woo! Yeah, buddy.
Alright, Tenebrae, you better make good use of those hit points. It's your turn. Dillon, you're on deck.
I have to make good use of these hit points. we are gonna pull another sneaky. And by that, I mean we're gonna pull out another Tanglefoot bag and we're gonna chuck it at Luculla this time.
Yeah, well, that hits. Now I make
So
now-
DC 15 reflex,
why you
or
got,
she's stuck.
why you got to pick her bad save? And why do I have to pick now of all times to botch?
Listen, you bully casters by making them make reflex save. That's just how it works.
All right, well, she's stuck in the corner now. Congratulations, you got your 2 points of anchoring.
Well, it cost me a pretty penny. Tanglefoot bags ain't cheap even to make, but that is my turn.
All right,
Move to pull out, standard to toss.
all right, Dillon, it's Flickie's turn. And despite how the doors look on the map, you can see through them just fine when they're open. I'm going to get rid of this question mark now that we've dealt with that.
No, it made me feel like the Riddler was here.
Well, then you'd all be dead.
Or at least very puzzled.
I'm just gonna hit her with a regular magic missile.
From your staff, or...
No, just from my spellbook.
Okay.
1d4 plus 1.
And you're level 5, so you'll only you'll fire... How many?
3, right?
I believe so.
Yeah, so 3d4 plus 3? Or 3d4 plus 1? How do I do this?
3d4 plus 3.
Yeah. 3d4 plus 3.
Okay, well, those are going to impact, and it's going to hurt. Okay, Jesus Christ, 7 rounds, Roger?
It's 2d4 rounds.
Yeah, I know, just doesn't mean I have to like it. Alright, that hits. It's her turn. She's stuck in the corner. What can I do?
You can break free from the glue by making a strength check or by dealing, I think, 15 points of damage to the goo with a slashing weapon. You don't have to roll to hit it. You just automatically hit. And if you try to cast, you have to make a concentration check.
Entangled while casting. 15 plus spell level. That's not going to be fun. But let's try it anyway, because... Well, let me see what this does before I do anything else. Okay. I'm gonna make this cat make the roll. Nope. She tries to cast, but the Tanglefoot bag gets all caught in between her fingers, and it messes up the incantations and the somatic components of her spell. So that's her action. Fuck. I was hoping that would work. Alright, Tib'resh, you're up.
Okay, let's see. Fuck, I don't have a lot of health to fuck around with right now.
Ain't it great?
Not great. Could be greater.
You haven't had this much health since level 1.
10 out of 44. So, Tib'resh doesn't care. It's more important that he's gonna save his friends. I'm going to move... balls. That's gonna get an AOO.
goodness,
Oh, no, wait. Does she get an AOO if she's tangled up?
She gets she has several penalties, but she still is entitled to them, yes.
Fuck. Alright. Wanting to defend my friends, but being very wary of getting hurt, I'm going to pull out a javelin. And step here. And toss. The javelin. Sorry, this is not built into any of my stuff.
That's okay.
But aren't you down like 4 dex points?
Yeah, it's not gonna... Oh shit, I just realized that would go into ranged. Yeah, I think it's been reduced actually.
It has.
With the way I plug things in here, it's automatically taken away my dexterity bonus. Fuck me. Okay, sorry. $15?
15 plus. Well, now I'm checking if Entangled drops her. Entangled. Unfortunately, that still does not hit her.
Dang it. A javelin whiffs into the wall nearby.
It's a thing. Alright, Sugtok, you're up.
You know rage isn't your thing. You gotta get in there. Stay alive. And I'm gonna heal him up for 13 with a Scroll of Cure Moderate.
Alright, Tib'resh, you're
Thank
getting
you very
13 hit
much.
points.
And she's entangled anyways. That's gonna be it for me.
Okay. Tenebrae, you're up.
So, here's sort of a semantic question. Generally, when someone has lost their dex bonus to their AC, they're eligible for being vulnerable to sneak attack damage.
Well, she's not being denied her entire dex bonus to AC.
Right.
She's just
Okay.
her dex has been reduced by being entangled.
So the question is, it generally, does that reduction of her dex negate it as a bonus and turn it into a penalty?
Yes.
Then would you count that as having lost her dex bonus to AC because she doesn't have a bonus?
If it's that low and she's that entangled, yes, I will count it that way.
Okay. Do you understand what I mean?
You're trying, yeah, you're making her flat-footed for the sake of getting whacked by your shit. Okay, that hits.
And it is non-lethal,
Okay.
which I realize now I might have to stack up more of because of the healing she casts. I hate it when enemies use healing spells.
How so very dare they?
Us using healing spells, totally fine. Enemies using a healing spell once, how dare they? It's
Dillon.
not fair.
Dillon, you're up.
Okie dokie. I'm gonna go old school and just use Ray of Frost. No, I'm not. I am gonna use my magic missile staff.
All right, 44 plus 4.
44 plus 4.
All right. That hits. With that... Lucola falls unconscious.
Wait, let's kill her. Last time we didn't kill someone, she disappeared.
What if we found out what she was up to?
Hmm.
We won't be able to ascertain her innocence or guilt unless we actually talk to her.
I think.
I mean, I'm pretty sure her
All right,
attacking us
but-
for 20 minutes was killed.
Flickie, can wizards cast without hands?
Depends on what you're talking about.
You,
Fishing? No. Spells? Yes.
As a caster, specifically you, because you go off the bard spell list, you are capable of casting some spells that don't require hand movements at all.
Yeah, like
So the spells like that do in fact exist.
I think it's a little cruel to consider maiming her.
she just tried to kill us and almost succeeded on multiple occasions. I think maiming is fair dinkum.
Well, at that point, why wouldn't we just kill her back? An eye for an eye.
Information.
What possible reason would she have to give us information after we've already maimed her?
Well,
This
she's
lady-
not dead.
This lady, at the very least, wears a face that we're familiar with. She had intent to betray us. I think she might have valuable information.
There, you see those big iron doors behind her? There's like a whole part of this level that we haven't even been through. And it's possible that she knows what is in the rest of this place. Because we need to clear out the whole Lucky Bones, not just half of it.
Well, we do have these manacles from our prison raid.
And by the time you bring that up, enough rounds have passed that the Tanglefoot goo has started to dissolve around the Culla.
I'm going to go ahead and step over and manacle her up.
Okay.
Why don't we go back to the boys?
Well, we haven't exactly cleared this place out. If we can keep her bound, we can finish exploring this place before we go back. I'm worried about leaving this place half explored. If whoever's left here calls more reinforcements, we're just going to have to re-clear it again. Let's leave her bound. We'll have a discussion with her soon and poke our heads through the rest of these doors, see what's up. Feeling curious
Did
tonight.
we even try to open the iron doors?
If anyone,
No.
if anyone gives it, is anyone going to give it a try?
Real quick, I want to, as I was manacling her up, I want to try to get the keys for the boys and see if there's any other sets of keys.
She does have a key ring.
Let's unlock the boys.
Yeah, it only has 2 keys on it. One of them looks similar to the keys that all the other cultists were carrying, and one of them looks different. One of them looks like manacle keys.
All right.
As you
Mhm.
fish those keys out, Icar comes around the corner. Oh, Sugtok. You wouldn't happen to have a key ring? There are some kids tied up down here, and I think it would be great if someone took them to safety.
I'm spinning
Oh,
the
but
key
less-
ring around on my finger in just
Someone
the
a little
most
bit
obvious way.
less scary than a group of people covered in blood. I'll take care of the kids. Don't worry about it.
Get my weapons back.
Okay, I don't think they'll be determined to keep them.
Thank you.
So, Icar, who these kids have never seen before,
All
is
right.
going to come with the key ring.
You come in, but they don't recognize you, and one goes like, ah! And he tries to stab at you with a halberd. Well, I'm fairly certain that 7 plus whatever pitiful strength a first level commoner would have is not going to hit you.
Icar just kind of steps out of the way. Whoa, 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 whoa.
Hold on, stay back!
It's all right, and hold up the key ring. I'm here. The rest, the other people down here, they sent me to come unlock you and help you get out of here. It's okay.
The cultists,
I'm not
are the
gonna
cultists are the other ones.
There was a man with a boar, and there was a broad-looking monk,
Yeah. Okay.
a wizard with
Okay.
a
Yeah. Them. Okay.
thick hair. I'm talking like some rad, like a rad afro. You know, that stuff just kind of blows in the breeze.
He's like, well, I'm not sure about that last one, but I recognize the other two. But because as far as I remember, Flickie never set foot in the room.
Oh, that's true. I guess he didn't.
But yeah, so they relax their stances and whatnot, and they offer
All
their
right.
manacles up.
Here. Icar will unlock both of them.
Let's cure light wounds on myself.
My name's Icar. What are your names?
Yeah, I'm Angus Shellet. This is my brother Fenio.
All right, Angus, Fenio, it's a pleasure to meet you. Why don't you come with me, and we'll get you somewhere where we can get you a nice hot meal, and some fresh clothes.
Oh, we can always. Okay. Timing-wise, I'm just going to let you know by this point it's probably been almost an hour since you came down here, and you were coming down here around 8, so it's getting pretty close to curfew.
All right.
I still want to make sure we get this place relatively explored. Can I poke my head in this next doorway?
It is locked.
Is it locked with one of the key rings that is accessible to us now that we've knocked out this lady?
Well, Icar's got the key ring.
Hey, Icar, now that you've freed the boys, can I get those keys back?
Sure. I guess I'd like to keep the key for the door upstairs. The one that's booby trapped. Actually, didn't MacLeod
you
have one of
fixed
those
that.
keys?
Yeah, MacLeod also had a key.
Okay, never mind. You can have this key ring back then.
Thanks. And then I'm going to walk it over to Tib'resh and say...
I might have forgotten to mention that MacLeod had a key the last time you guys fought him, but yeah, he does. He has one.
That's all good. I'm gonna go ahead and unlock this door and just check in.
Well, you're gonna try, but you try, but none of the keys fit.
None of the keys fit. Gosh, darn it!
I remind you that this door is sealed with the symbol of the Order of the Torrent.
Right. Well, we know some guys from the Torrent. Let's.
Just before we go, I want to wander down into the room where she was in to begin with and kind of poke around, see if there's anything interesting or valuable looking.
There's still that doorway.
Wait, guys. Guys, I think I got something here. I'm going to poke my head in this door.
Okay. Make me a reflex save.
Cut. I think that's 5. Plus 5, yep. Hell yeah.
Good, you only take half damage. Which is good, because I rolled an 8, a 6, and a 6. So, 20. You take 10 points of sonic damage as you lean through the door, and a glyph on the floor flashes to life and blasts like sonic damage at you, throwing you back on your ass as you quickly get out of the way.
Yeah, guys, I got something here. It hurts a bit.
Holy crap. The glyph is spent, though?
The magic appears to dim from it, yes.
Okay.
It's the brown note, and Sugtok just like shits everywhere.
Sticking your head in, this room appears to be a combination bedchamber and personal shrine. A portable cot bedecked with furs and a feather mattress sits to the southwest, while to the southeast stands a small semicircular desk on the top of which lies a miniature altar, a statuette of a skeletal woman with fleshless wings, what appears to be a lantern of some sort, and several books and scrolls. A wooden stand in the corner to the east supports a gold-plated human skull, its top removed so that it can serve as a basin for what appears to be watered-down blood.
Disgusting.
I'm going to stand up after getting Sonic back and put my hand on Tibresh's shoulder and say,
All
please.
of your hair is also blown backward Phoenix Wright style, but since you have a lot more, it's a lot more impressive.
That hurt a lot. I want to look in here, and I see, where is the head full of blood?
That's stand in the corner.
I'm imagining Sugtok is talking really loud because like he doesn't know that he's talking that loud.
What?
I am yelling absolutely every word out of my mouth right now. I want to use... Oh, God.
While you're thinking, Roger, what's Icar doing right now?
Icar is checking up on these other cultists to
There's-
make sure they haven't broken out.
They remain unconscious.
Okay.
I want to investigate the skull full of blood and see if there is there any marking on it. Does it look magical? Does it look? What's it seem like? What's the vibe I get?
It's a gold skull with its head off and filled with watered down blood. But you would guess from looking at it, it's a receptacle more than any sort of item, if that makes any sense.
Well, guys, after a hard fight, I really need a drink. And I want to use.
What the fuck? No.
Wait, no, watch. And I'm going to use spell kenning and wave my hands at the skull and use the spell Tears to Wine to turn the watered down blood in the skull into fine standard mead.
Is that not blood wine? Like, you turn the water in it to wine.
Hold on, I'm looking it up.
This spell turns non-magic liquids, including spoiled, rotten, diseased, poisonous, or otherwise contaminated drinks, tears, seawater, and similar fluids into mead or wine of average quality. This does not prevent subsequent natural decay or spoilage.
The liquid in there does not turn into alcohol.
That cup looks special.
But I will let you know you have spoiled all the unholy water that was in there.
I'm gonna pick up the cup and I'm gonna look at it and say, next time, Tib'resh, I will show you how a scald makes mead. And I'm gonna tilt the head upside down and just pour the contents on the floor.
Okay. There's a reddish puddle on the floor, but you've got yourself a skull that's has had a haircut a bit too close.
Is there any kind of hook on the skull cup?
Why?
No, because it's not a cup, it's just a skull.
Okay.
Well, I guess you have a new flask to show off at your next party.
I will, and I'm going to put it back on the table and say I'll be back for you.
All right. But in the meantime, there's other things in this room, like there's the altar, there's the statue, there's the lantern, and and the other things in there.
I want to investigate the statue a bit.
I want to search the whole dang room.
All right, then you guys make me perception.
34.
25.
Okay. So because of the things in this room, who investigates what? Because you guys are going at the same time.
I'm looking at the statue altar-y kind of area.
Okay, as you pick up the statue, there's you notice something as you pick up the statue that the bottom seems to shake a little bit, and a little bit of prying at it reveals that the bottom of the statue is in fact loose.
I want to kind of fiddle it, try to remove the bottom of the statue.
Comes out, and the statue appears to be hollow, and inside is a scroll.
I pull the scroll out and read it.
It's a spell scroll.
I pull the scroll out and look at it.
It's a complicated spell scroll.
I'm gonna say, all right, Tib'resh, I guess you keep looking around. I'm gonna wander out here and hand it off to Flickie. This is more up your alley, good buddy.
The other things in here would be like the small altar to Mahathallah and the lantern.
I wanted to take a look at the lantern. I remember you saying a mysterious lantern.
Okay, the lantern itself is a bullseye lantern, which instead of like holding up like this where it shines like evenly in all directions, it's like fully metal with a little window that opens and closes for like a 60-foot cone of light directly in front of you. Except this one appears to be covered with what looks like arcane sigils and magical spell scroll work. And on the bottom, there's a word written in Infernal that's the Infernal word for revelation.
I point the lantern towards the corner of the room where nobody is. Sorry, I'm going to move here. I'm going to point it towards the corner of the room where nobody is and say the word in Infernal.
You do. Nothing happens. The lantern is not lit.
Oh. Huh.
There is a wick in there.
Anybody understand any of these runes? Want to take a look at this?
I'll take a crack at it.
Spellcraft.
I was about to say, yeah, I look at it and I roll for spellcraft. 19 plus 15 is 34.
It is a lantern of auras, which, first of all, is a magical bullseye lantern that does not require lamp oil in order to light, though it still does require a spark or a flame or something for it to work, which turns on. But in addition to the little closing door opening, there's a little sliding panel with some divination sigils on it to go over the light. And while that is, which is what the command word does, it slides that into place. Anybody holding this lantern, anything that's within the lantern's light reveals its aura as though it's under a detect magic spell. And with the lantern's help, you can make checks to identify magic items as a full round action instead of 10 minutes.
Let me get this lantern, dog.
This is a very impressive piece of candle work.
Which, to be fair to Tib'resh, are you saying that, and do you light it and then try the thing, or are you helping, or is Flickie looking at it with you?
Looks like there's some sort of word on the bottom here. You want to try? Here, I'm going to hand it off to Flickie. See, Flickie, why don't you just aim that cone not towards anything important in this room?
I light it and I go, Ella.
Yeah, a prestidigitation spell would be all you need to light the wick.
I was going to say
fingers.
I've actually got spark as well, which ignites flammable objects. I was going to do the same kind of
that would work too. But once it's lit and you activate it, the cone of light comes out, and whoever's holding the lantern notices that there's a couple of things glowing on you guys. There's a couple of things glowing on the cultists. And Flickie recognizes it like magical auras from when he uses detect magic.
So I walk over with the lantern to check what's glowing on the corpses.
All right. The only thing on their corpses that is glowing appears to be the wands that they have. There's a small bit coming from the potions that they have as well.
Well, I take their shit.
All right.
Tim, please stop doing that. I don't know where I'm hearing that noise come from, but man.
Oh, it's probably mine.
Okay.
All right. So that's the magical stuff off. Then do you want to loot them for the rest of their stuff?
Yeah, whatever the mass loot is for just like their gold and items.
All right. So these three. So does someone have the page open?
How
about this, Roger? You're on loot duty.
I got it. I'm ready.
Oh, or that. Okay. So.
Sorry, I had to step away for a second. What's up?
What is the area we're in called?
Define area.
The hideout.
Lucky Bones.
Lucky Bones.
All right. So there also should be, you guys looted some of the cultists last session, so you can just add this stuff to whatever they have. But there are 2 potions. There are 3 wands. 3 sets of leather armor. 3 masterwork nets. 3 wooden unholy symbols of Mahathallah. 3 keys to the front door. And 357 gold pieces between the 3 of them.
Nice. There it is.
Cool.
Cool, yeah, excellent.
Yeah, I'm sorry, I've never had to pee this much before.
All right, got it.
All right. So that's what the cultists have, which means now I'm going to get rid of them on the map.
Did Boss Lady have anything cool?
You haven't checked.
I guess because all I found on her was the keys.
That's all you were looking for, at least.
Okay. I want to go and loot her.
Oh, also one other thing for the loot. That amber and jade mask.
Oh yeah.
Which I can actually show you a picture of. Yeah, because here's the picture of Luculla in her full glory, as it were.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, there's the mask.
Oh,
Hell
geez.
yeah.
Can't believe Tib'resh was trying to smash you.
Can't believe Tib'resh was trying to smash evil.
I mean, she's got the green skin. It makes enough sense.
No, that's the jade part of the
Oh,
mask.
it's just a mask. 'Cause it makes more sense with the mask.
No. Leave the mask on.
The attraction was only skin deep.
Do you want the mustache on or off? Off,
I
please.
think it was a little less than skin deep if it was a mask.
Too bad. Alright, so are you guys looting Luculla?
Yeah, I want to go and check her body.
The amber and jade face mask of Mahathallah stays on during sex.
Alright. Anyway, alright. She's good. Unfortunately for me, she had much bigger fish to fry with her turn, so a lot of her potions are intact. She has a grand total of 4 potions of 3 varieties. So she's got 2 of one kind of potion, a potion of Cure Light Wounds, and a potion of Cure Moderate Wounds.
Tight, let's grab that shit.
Alright? That's just the potions. She has a spell scroll.
Okay.
And out of curiosity, are you shining the lantern at her?
Yeah, I mean, I'm still like walking around like Witcher style, like in
well,
the Rat Tower.
Well, with the lantern, you can tell that her chain shirt, her cloak, and the ring she's wearing are all magical.
All right, I pull off her ring and examine it.
I'll get to that in a second.
Okay.
She's got a masterwork net, a masterwork sickle, her own front door key. Well, you took care of that already. Her unholy symbol is gold.
Real quick, I've gotten none of that.
Oh, okay.
I froze up. I had to mute
Oh, okay.
for a second, and then I've got Amber and Jade Mask, then 4 potions, 2 unknown, 1 of Cure Light Wounds, and then nothing from there.
1 of Cure Moderate Wounds.
All right.
A spell scroll.
All right.
A magic chain shirt, a magic cloak, and a magic ring.
All right.
A masterwork net and masterwork sickle.
Spell sickle.
Sickle.
Cool. My brain was going cycle. It just wasn't happening.
Yeah, I know. It's kind of like when you try to spell the word tongue.
Yep.
All right. She's got her unholy symbol made of gold.
Yep.
And 74 gold pieces. Now, if Flickie, you can roll spellcraft check 3 times to try to identify the 3 things.
And how many gold?
74.
74.
The first one is 29. That's on the ring.
It is a ring of protection +1.
I put that on.
You get a deflection bonus to your AC, which is +1 to all 3 of your ACs.
Sick.
Which stacks, by the way.
The second one is a 16.
And what's you trying to identify with it?
You said it was like a cape and a chest piece, or what was it?
There's a chain shirt and a cloak.
Chain shirt and a cloak. I go for the chain shirt.
You're not entirely sure. You just know that it's magical.
Okay, let me roll one more. Okay, 29.
She was wearing a cloak of resistance +1, so you guys got another one of those.
Cool.
And also, while you're there shining the light on Luculla, you're also getting a pretty heavy aura coming off of the door.
I tell the guys that the magic lantern is telling me that this door might be sus.
Well, that probably makes sense that it's both mechanically locked and magically locked. I don't suppose you have any spells you could use to dispel that.
I do, actually. Well, I could try, but first...
Do you have Dispel prepared?
No.
I think you just prepared all 2 fireballs for 3rd level stuff.
Yeah. Out of curiosity, that was called a Ring of Protection +1?
Correct.
Okay. And that's +1 to all my ACs. So that's size modifier, miscellaneous modifier 1.
Yeah, miscellaneous modifier would be where it goes.
Yeah, so let's see. 15, 14, and 12. Wow, that's actually huge for me. My AC was all butt cheeks. Okay, so no, I don't have any. I don't think I could open the door.
Well, then we're probably gonna have to come back to Tib'resh. I'm sorry, but we've got a lot of stuff we really need to do before we start traps around anyway. It's almost curfew. I've got to take those kids somewhere safe. You guys have got to take Luculla somewhere where she'll not be getting into trouble. And, I mean, we're going to have to deal with all the fallout from the stuff we have going on right now before we try to bust through these doors.
Oh, shoot.
Well, what do we do about the 2 we left in the other room?
You know, I always figured guys that were knocked unconscious in the previous fight just kind of walked away. I didn't even think about that.
They died, remember?
Not all of them.
No,
No,
the
these
2 we
guys
locked
did.
up.
Oh, my bad.
In the
I see what
first
you're
round.
saying.
Like over the course of our adventuring career, not everyone has died.
None of us were in. Wait, you said career.
Only almost everyone.
I mean, honestly, once the other cultists see that their cult leader is gone, there's sort of a 50-50 chance of they're going to try to find her, or they're just going to, flee and try to come back at some point.
The phrase you're looking for
can't
is skip
restart
town.
You can't restart a cult all by yourself.
Right.
Unless you try
Honestly,
real
I
hard.
mean, I've been sort of thinking about this. The Order of the Torrent, one of their big things is like finding and stopping abductors, right? Like that's one of their big tenets. I figure when we're done with Luculla, we hand her over to Octavio as a sign of like we understand the.
Dillon, can you mute yourself?
Or you can just
Dude, I thought I was muted. That's totally my bad. I'm sorry.
We hand Luculla over to Lictor Octavio and say, hey, we understand the legitimacy of your order. This person has been doing abductions. Her fate is in your hands, and it sort of like shows that that we we see them more than just like a tool to get things done, but as like an actual an equal among organizations for now, at least. I think it would be just for goodwill. Maybe he'll turn it down, but we'll have to see.
I like that idea. Icar, you got some good ideas. Recently I've been hanging out with this guy named Tenebrae, and he doesn't not cool with the ideas.
Different goals, different objectives.
Different strokes, different folks. I get it.
But we need to figure out where we're going to take her. Obviously not back to her pastry shop. It's almost curfew. I don't know if we can get her all the way to the coffee house.
Can we hole up here for the night and move everyone
There
tomorrow?
are plenty of beds.
We don't know what's beyond those doors.
Yeah, but they're pretty fairly locked.
That being
Yeah,
said, I don't know
Here's
if
the thing:
anything's coming up the other side.
with the addition of like the symbol of the Order of the Torrent and the inscription, damning the gray spiders. This isn't a door. This is a motherfucking seal.
Let's keep her in that room where she kept the boys. That seems fair enough.
I think someone needs to, if some of us are going to rest, someone needs to keep watch over her to make sure she doesn't try any magic shit.
Well, you three have fun with that. I'm going to go double check on those kids who I left upstairs.
The kids are fine. I mean, if you let them, yeah, they're.
I left them upstairs, and I told them that I was going to take them somewhere nice. And
Can you get them home to the tenements before curfew?
Or even if it's a couple minutes after curfew, you feel like you would
Yeah, I
probably
could
be able.
probably get them home, but I think I'm gonna run them over to the Tooth and Nail and have what's her name?
Citrona.
Citrona serve them something nice to eat, you know, and like we'll get a chance to actually talk to them. I don't want to just drop them off at the tenement and then say goodbye. I want to make sure that they're doing okay.
I suppose you could let Citrona know the building adjacent to her is now up for rent.
Yeah, she might also want to know about that. So I'll handle all of that, and I'll see you guys down here tomorrow. I'm just going to assume that we're all going to meet up sometime in the middle of the day and talk about what we're going to do going forward.
Sure.
If I don't
mind
do anything
taking
else,
watch.
I'll come back here.
So okay, so 3 of you are holding up down here.
Yeah,
Okay.
I don't mind keeping watch, and if someone heals me a little bit, since we're going to be resting for the evening here.
Just make sure you gag her so she can't use any verbal components. And it probably wouldn't hurt to try to bind her hands so she can't use any somatic components.
Yeah, Luke, I don't know if there are any checks to be made, but we do want to bind her up as much as we can.
Yeah, I want to like chain her, rope her, manacles, gag.
If you guys want to take 20 and spend an hour chaining her up, I'll allow it.
She's unconscious.
Yes.
We're going to bind the fuck out of her.
Yeah.
So you guys just moving her into the
Move her into the prison cell, yeah.
okay.
Then where are we sleeping? Are you just...
Okay.
I can get first watch
Yeah,
as long as you
yeah,
get
I
some
will-
sleep.
Yeah,
I'll wander in here.
As far as sleeping quarters, there's what were very obviously Lucola's quarters just off of the cathedral, and all of the little other ones over here where you like one of which is currently host to 2 unconscious cultists.
I'm going to post up in Demon Lord's chair, kick my feet up on the table the same way he had, and try to...
This chair smells pretty bad. Like the cushions are rotting.
I can't prestidigitate the smell out.
You can, but you have to keep doing it.
Don't worry.
Then I'll just... Tib'resh, did you get that 12 points of healing?
Oh shit.
I'm going to come up and pat you on the back and say thanks for taking first watch.
Yeah, I did not get the 12 points. That's great. Thank you.
I'm just going to sleep for a bit, but I'll be right here if you need me. And I'm just going to lean up against this wall.
The entire party has had something of a rough day.
Flickie, where are you? Come and sleep in here, bud.
Yeah,
Out
that's
of curiosity, Dillon, you were what were you doing while they were busy chaining up Lucola?
Just looking around, honestly, trying to find a comfy place to kick back for the night.
Where exactly were you looking, and how much more lanterning were you doing?
Well, I was lanterning pretty much. I was going around the big room we were in, kind of shining on the walls to see what I could see.
You don't see anything magical in here, although I will let you know that when I described them, like the statues and whatnot, it said it looked like they were molded out of clay instead of carved out of stone. You recognize that as an application of the stone shape spell.
Oh,
So
interesting.
someone changed what was originally carved into something else, and it left behind some like little telltale marks, kind of like like the transmutation marks.
Like in Full
Alchemist.
Metal, that like leaves like the thingy.
Yeah, it is like the thingy. Like these statues were something else, and then they were turned into statues of Mahathallah.
Okay, spooky.
But you don't detect anything else magical in this room.
Okay, well then, I guess I'm just kind of gonna head back this way and sort of lantern around in these rooms over here before I pick a bed to pass out in.
Now, is that just these rooms, or that storage room where you fought Maglap?
Well,
also?
I kind of meant like I searched the whole area kind of on my way down in, and then
All right.
well, like I just hold it up and keep walking.
If you shine the lantern in Maglap's room, it looks like there's some sort of aura in that pile that he was calling a nest.
I investigate.
One of the cloaks is giving off an aura of some sort.
Okay.
You just muted yourself.
I will roll for spellcraft to identify. 1 sec. / roll. What the fuck? Come on.
Yeah, Flickie disappeared. Where the fuck did he go?
/ roll. Motherfucking D20 plus 15.
This particular cloak is like a very thick type of leather cloak, but it also seems like going like straight down the back of the cloak has this like rigid spine that also extends further out past the rest of the bottom of the cloak, like a thin tail. And you're able to identify it as something called a Cloak of the Manta Ray.
Awesome. What is that?
When wearing the cloak and you hop into water, it kind of adheres itself to you, giving you a swim speed, water breathing, and a tail sting attack. And
Bro.
You look kind of like a manta ray.
Bro, I am putting that on my back.
All right. It is
You
kind
only have one-
it is kind
You
of
can only have one cloak at a time, right?
Yeah, well, you can wear multiple cloaks, but you can only get the benefits of one of them if they offer any.
Do I have a... Oh, I have that elven fucking bullshit equipped. I'm going to equip the manta cloak and give the elven one somewhere else.
I think Roger wants it.
Oh, if he wants it, yeah, fucking go for it, man.
Just put it back in the loot dock, and I'll pick it back out.
Yeah, you got it.
All right. But other than that, you don't find anything else that you haven't already found magically with any sort of thing. And I guess the rest of you just picked some of these cells to sleep in?
Yeah.
All right. Rohair, what are you doing above ground? And once we wrap this up, I'll assign experience.
That's actually going to take more than just a few minutes.
Oh. Well, then, I guess that's where we'll pick up next time. So I'll just give you guys experience and whatnot, and we'll deal with that later.
Cloak of the Manta Ray. That's fucking sick.
Yeah, you can actually look it up in the app. So. All right, but for killing Maglap, for navigating your way around the spiked pit, for beating the crap out of El Gadazum, for rescuing the twins, and defeating Lucola and her cultists, you all get 2,800 experience points, which, if my math is correct, you guys level from that.
We do.
24,450 total.
We're at, what, 24,450? I missed the total number.
24,450.
Okay, so that's right.
What is level 6?
Level 6 is 23,000.
I want to roll my hit dice. It's D8.
If you guys are gonna do hit dice now, yeah,
I'll-
sure, go ahead.
I'll do level up stuff later. Your boy is beyond tired.
All right.
I think my hit dice is a D8. Yep.
All right, so 2 weeks from now, I guess.
Fucking
dudes.
stupid.
Re-roll ones.
Okay.
There you go. There we go. That's more like it.
52. Phew.
Same
Yeah.
as
I guess that is it. I will see you guys back here. And
Tib'resh, you're a D10, I believe.
Yeah, I'll see you guys in a few weeks, I guess.
Yeah, 2 weeks.
Yeah, man. 2 weeks.
for sure, dudes.
All right.
This
Good
was radical
session, yo.
as always.
Good
Yeah, that was
fucking
fun.
boss fight.